All right, now that my mic is actually working. I hate when I get a good intro in and the mic isn't on. Golly gee willikers. All right, guys, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got another one. IESF Day 2. I've been waiting, so like it was supposed to start a while ago, and they had a timer screen up, and now it's back up at like 4 minutes. They're pulling a real North American squad league on us. We got it. What's up, Keel? Welcome. Nico Ninja. What's up? Bro, guys, I was killing the intro too, man. I swear I was killing the intro. I swear. Let me get my chat in real fast. I swear I was killing the intro, guys. Yo, Ari. Oh no. I messed up. I'm supposed to be posting this on Discord. Control C. Delete. Everyone. Control V. There we go. Send. There we go. Techno Gaming, what's up? Welcome. We got supposedly, we've got like 2 minutes until Indo versus PH. Supposedly. I'm not saying it's definite. Who knows? You guys know how it is. I mean, I feel like this was supposed to start 34 minutes ago, but hey. I know how it is, guys. I know how it is. I feel it. All right. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys doing good? Hope, Nico Ninja, Keel, Erdy J, Techno Gaming. Why isn't my chat working? That's the real question, yo. Chat box. Oh, it's because my cam is above it. Lol. There we go. Bro, this beat's bumping. Here comes the sevens in the chat. Nice vape you got there. Nice gold lane you have there. Every time I hear someone says you got there, that's what I think of. Nice gold lane you got there, Zane. Nice gold lane. Nice vape you got there, Trex, huh? What flavor is it? Nice vape you got there. Zavi, what's up? Welcome to the show. How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, that's a beat. That's a funk right there. We're just sharing the stream around. It's supposed to start, and it technically just started, but it hasn't actually started. Timer got to 0 again, but we're still not there, boys. So I got some time. During dead time, we might also rewatch. What's it called? I didn't watch the. Ooh, no, wait, we're here. We made it. I think we made it. Hold on. I think we're here. Hold on. Switch screens, boys. Gang. Okay. Here's this guy. He's hype.
All right.
He's kind of hype.
Welcome back again on IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022.
Ooh, yeah, go, bro. Woohoo.
Back again with me, Gary Eka as the host for today. And now,
I missed the Slovenia versus Argentina. I know that Argentina won.
Third day for Mobile Legends
Hope.
Bang Bang.
I hope.
So,
Enjoy the stream. I have to
before
sleep.
we
No
start the
sleep.
match, before
What
we
is sleep?
fight, both of the teams
We don't
would like to
sleep,
give you
Hope.
information about
Better
the
stay up
event.
with me.
The IESF 14 World Esports Championship will be a part of the Indonesia Esports Summit 2022, an annual celebration of the country's esports ecosystem initiated by IESF and PBSI, with the goal to involve all esports
You know,
stakeholders in Indonesia.
I'm not gonna lie here,
including
right?
Game publishers, game developers,
This guy,
pro teams, athletes,
he's hype. He's hype. The
influencers,
only thing is,
brand,
and I get it,
community, and
but he's
media
looking at those cards a
in the
lot,
country.
man. He's looking at those
Here,
cards a lot,
We have
bro.
more than
And I just feel
600
like he only
international
has like one
athletes,
job here. He's literally just the
106
intro guy.
countries,
He's the hype
and
man.
more
You
than
got like 3 minutes of time that you got to
596
talk and memorize
offline
some
matches.
stuff. I feel like he
This
could
is
do
make
a
the ISF
slightly
with
better
the
job at
esport
memorizing
event
those
with the
cards.
most nationally
Maybe they got
responding
switched up on
offline
him. Maybe like out of
and
nowhere they're like,
the
yo, you're
largest
actually going to
outdoor
say all this
esports
and not that.
competition in
So it's
Southeast
understandable.
Asia, with
But I just
4
feel like, you know,
marvelous thematic stage,
I don't know.
air,
I personally, I
ice,
was always really
and
good in like
fire
school.
states.
I was always really
6
good at
games
memorizing
include
speeches.
CS:GO, Dota 2,
Like I remember
Mobile Legends Bang Bang,
doing
PUBG
speeches for
Mobile,
like English class and
eFootball
stuff like that, and I was
2023,
all like I
and
could always
Battlefield
memorize my whole speech
7.
and not have to look at my notes.
Especially
Um,
for CS:GO,
but
there is
I
not
don't know.
only CS:GO male,
I feel like
we
you
also
put a
have
few
the
hours
first
into just
CS:GO
like
female
Humpty
tournament
Dumpty.
of the year.
Bro, why is
Ladies
YouTube
and
tripping? YouTube
gentlemen,
keeps trying to hide messages.
The situation is tense now. So
I literally put on like
we are
don't
waiting
monitor my
for, we have
messages
to
and they still
invite
do it. Oh, it's
one
3:30.
of the
Oh yeah, I
team
forgot.
that will
Hope you're
compete
over
for
in
today.
Europe.
So, for the first team, please welcome Indonesia.
Oh, Indo first. There's Blacklist over there.
The boys is ready. The Indonesia team
They
is
got the
ready
drone
for
out.
now.
You think it's hot in that little room, guys? You guys think that glass room is AC'd?
All right. For the
Or you think
second
they're just
round,
boiling in
please
there?
Welcome, Philippines.
Yo, where's Venus? Oh, there's Venus. I was about to say. Where... Oh, she hit him with the hand. She said. Your channel.
Need to be, which is
Oh, all right. All the media is here. Will be a big match for today between
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a big
Indonesia
match. I'm
and
hype.
Philippines
I'm hype.
on ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. So, are you ready for today?
I know that there's stage. I know like,
Good. Are you
but they
ready?
put us up on the roof. They put Mobile Legends on the roof. They're like,
Super ready. Okay, leader, please handshake. Okay, you go straight to.
I don't think that's what they were like. That's what they do in MPL though, right? Like,
All right, this is it. The big match. The two.
I think only the leaders were
most
supposed to
powerful
handshake.
country in Mobile Legends Southeast
Let's
Asia,
go, Nico
Indonesia
Ninja.
versus IESF 14 World Esports Championship 2022.
Don't already give me
Bali.
mic issues,
So,
bro.
I will
Don't
take
already
the
give me
chance to
sound tech
really
issues, guys.
game
We're
for
not doing this
today.
again.
Please welcome Arashi and Mirko.
In their Hawaiian shirts, here they come. Oh, never mind.
The two titans
Oh,
collide
look at them
once again.
boys, bro.
The two biggest
I love the
MLBB
Hawaiian shirt
nations.
vibe. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you so
lie.
much, Masgir.
The vacay
Here
vibe.
You guys are gonna be accompanied by me, Mirko and Arashi, on the caster desk for
I love the
the match.
I really love it.
Philippines
I'm
versus
digging it.
Indonesia.
Two regions with an unmatchable rivalry.
I'm digging it,
man.
guys.
One country had a lot of questions posed against them. One country.
Not gonna
unsure
lie,
about
bro.
confidence.
When we were
This will be
watching
a
on
clash of two very different
Twitch last
situations.
night, the quality
Big
of
match
stream
for a
was
reason,
so
right?
much
Both
better.
These teams have history. They're
Do you guys
matched up
agree?
In every single world championship, and this time up
Let's see.
against one another.
I really
in
feel like
IESF
the
World
stream
Esports
quality on
Championship.
Twitch was just
14th one,
so much
2022
crispier,
here
guys.
in Bali, Indonesia.
It was so much crispier.
We got a whole lot of people watching live, online, and even offline here in the venue, Arashi. A lot of people were lining up to get their tickets to get in, and we're ready now to witness greatness.
I think a lot of people were waiting.
Oh no, what
when we were
happened?
in the waiting screen, even you can see that the amount of people just waiting for the stream to begin is absurd. Just shows again the scale
The
and
hype.
how hype it is. This matchup
Up
is
in this
something else
matchup
every
of
single
Oh no.
versus
Sorry,
Indonesia.
guys.
So
Sure.
different. And I
I'm
think
screwing
that's
shit
what
up.
we start thinking about.
It's a matchup that we've seen many, many times before.
All right.
The thing is, Arashi, this is Blacklist International, one of the most experienced teams in the
We're
world.
gonna watch it on
And
Twitch.
in terms
Who
of
am I
the
rooting
teams
for?
they do have that title,
I mean,
they
I
have
put
the #1 most
the Philippines as the win on this
accolades.
game.
Blacklist International World Champions
I
already,
put the Philippines as the
2
win in
times
my
back-to-back
game, bro.
PLPH champions as
Bro,
well.
donate.
Meanwhile,
Donate what?
They're up against a very young EVOS Legends team.
Donate
who's
what?
barely
Go
qualified
go
here.
Godak?
It was a
Roughly?
grueling
Roughly
grueling
Godak?
battle to qualify for IESF 2022. In the end, this EVOS team were able to do it. But Arashi, like we mentioned, it's a very new team. Experience is still a question.
And we talked about experience in yesterday's match, actually, and we saw the gap that experience can show in the Land of Dawn. So now, Indonesia has the task of actually absorbing as much experience and knowledge they can before the game begins, because otherwise they're in for a very difficult time. But before we get into the game, let's talk a little bit about this prize pool.
Well, the total prize pool here is $100,000, with the first place team taking a whopping $50,000 back to their country.
50
Second
grand
place
is good.
getting $30,000,
That's a
and
nice-
for third
that's a nice
place,
chunk, boys.
$20,000.
That's a nice chunk. I am
All these
prepared tonight,
teams, all these
guys. I'm
countries
prepared.
will definitely be fighting for this prize pool, but more so for the
This is all
glory
tea.
of
This
that
whole thing,
IESF title.
give you guys a
Arashi.
little size
We've
reference.
already seen day number
This is all
1.
tea.
An amazing day full of crazy
tea.
surprises. And here it is, the recap and the bracket update per day number 1.
Everything is 2-0. Cambodia were able to have a dominant performance against Namibia. Malaysia in a slugfest against Vietnam, and Slovenia just getting completely outmaneuvered, outsmarted,
thought it was 300
outwitted
grand?
by
No.
Argentina.
No,
But
no.
today we are
M4
continuing
is
the trend,
800 and
continuing
first place
the
gets
journey for all
300.
these teams, because it does not get
But not
any
this.
less
It's only
hype.
100 grand.
All the
Definitely
matches are
Which honestly,
definitely
for the first
something
time
to
a
witness.
MOBA getting
I think
in,
after
it's not
every
bad.
day, it's going to get just increasingly more hype.
It's not
as we
bad, right?
progress to the tournaments, right?
Vegito,
Day number
what's
2,
up,
we're
man?
starting it off with, again,
Are you more of a
banger.
Vegito fan or a
It's
Gogeta
Indonesia
fan?
versus Philippines. Even when these
Vegito
two
or
titans
Gogeta?
got drawn in the group draw,
Who's more OP?
everyone was just shocked. Indonesia and Philippines meeting up in the first round of the playoffs in the upper brackets. But here we're going to take a look at a team
Prime
versus
Goku
screen for Indonesia
or
and
Saitama from One
Philippines,
Punch Man?
looking at both of the roamers. Villa Luna from the Philippines, otherwise known as Venus, and Dreams from Indonesia.
Both very
Look, guys.
skilled in their own roles, respectively,
guys, I'm
but
wise.
you cannot deny the effect,
Or I'm-
the
Look, guys, I'm wise.
impact that Venus is able to bring to his team. So Villaluna will have to try and replicate the same kind of success. Whereas Dreams, he has a lot to actually try and do for his
Trying
team.
to.
And before that, Taz and Del Rosario, yet another
I'm wise,
very
guys.
intense matchup, because both of these players have insane mechanics.
I gotta get
but I
lower,
think
maybe?
A bit of a contrast
having a little
in
trouble
the
here.
approach to these big fights.
Well, Del Rosario, a very notable
Do I look like
name in the MLBB world. He's made a mark on this MLBB stage, in the international stage, as
Wiser.
the best utility jungler there is. With all these tank junglers, the man who introduced the world to the Demon Slayer emblem, basically, and who was the pioneer of that meta. Versus
I know their
Taz,
Sybil team.
a man that's still very, very new, a rookie player, you can kind of call him, as right now he's making his debut
They're
as a
blacklist,
jungler
bro.
for the international stage. Last time we saw him domestically, he was playing as a mid laner for EVOS.
But he
Look,
was
guys,
a jungler before
I
that,
finally get to
so
cast on the
there's no
desk
lack
with
of mechanical
Mirko.
skill in the hands of Taz, but as you mentioned, experience.
totally agree,
time,
Mirko.
that
I
will be
mean,
the main concern
what if I
here,
just
and
mute
we'll have
out
to see
Arashi
if
the
he
whole
can
time?
match up, because
I definitely agree, Mirko. That is very, very true.
it's pretty significant, man. I don't know how else to put it.
Totally.
And that's the thing, right? Right
Yeah.
now, for this Indonesian roster, you're up against such veterans, the veterans here from Philippines. You can already see
They're
just from
amazing.
the confidence in the
Oh.
interview earlier on when Masgear asked them the question, are you guys ready? Psychons answered, yeah, we're ready. Venus, though,
Super
Luna,
ready.
super ready. That was the answer. No.
So they use their real
hesitation
names. A
whatsoever
lot
as
of times they did the
walked
same
into
thing
the
for
air
MSC.
stage to face off
When they
against
go to
one
like
another. I
a
think you can
when they
kinda see
when they
that
go
later
to
in
something,
game one. This is definitely going
they
to
use their
be
real names.
the pace starter, right? This is going to set the pace for the entire series and maybe perhaps the day.
Ooh, they're starting the day strong for sure. And I think, as you mentioned, funny enough, it seems to be a bit of a similar case. Experience being the main deciding factor, and the same double-edged sword. Will our team from the Philippines here actually have enough data to gather from this very young, very new, very versatile team from the Indonesian side?
We'll see. Once again,
They have the same
you know,
headset as me.
In terms of that multi-dimensional level, when it comes
Same
down
exact
to the
headset,
hero
boys.
pools, the draft as well, you can
It's
kind
that
of give
BPHS1.
Evos
I had to
or
drop
this
some money on this
Indonesian
bad
team
boy.
some room
I
to
actually
play with,
got this
right?
for the last
Taz,
NACT because
again,
I was
many
so
times
tired
he's
of
played the mid lane
using
as well, so
this
it's-
mic,
I don't know if this is
which
gonna
was my
happen,
very
but
first mic.
in
It's pretty cheap. It
MPL
was like
ID,
50
last
bucks.
time they played with
And it did
two
me
jungler
wonders. This
players and two
microphone
players who could actually play
did
the
me
mid lane.
wonders.
They really like to flex this. Very similar to how Malaysia
But,
actually plays, right? They really like to just roll swap here and there depending on what heroes
But I
they
wanted
get
to be able to
and what
move
comfort heroes
around
they
while
get from
casting at
certain
home and
players.
stuff, and like stand
Malaysia
up
for
if
sure
I
has
wanted
been able
to.
put that to
And now I can
absolutely
finally
good
do
use
that and not have to worry
completely
about
confuse
my
their opponents,
microphone.
especially when it comes to that drafting phase, because now you have no idea who exactly it is you're trying to target in that particular role. So maybe Indonesia can try and attempt the same thing, but it's the same question. It's consistency against versatility, against new blood, explosiveness, and I think it makes for a very exciting matchup.
And when we're talking about versatility, for Team Philippines, it's definitely there too, right? We've seen Wise
Bill
pull off
Luna
crazy
is,
like
Venus.
Guinevere Jungle, the
Del
Valentina
Rosario
Jungle
is
as well,
Wise.
in MPL Philippines when they actually captured the title. That's the thing. The creativity, the macro skill, and obviously, I gotta mention this, the shot calling of Villa Luna is definitely the highlight for Blacklist International and for Team Philippines right now. Their entire team feels
I did the
very
same-
solid. I've
so-
always mentioned,
you notice
spoken
how
about Blacklist International
does
and here
this
Team Philippines as
on
a
the
team
desk?
that individually might not
when
shine
I
as bright
did the
as they
NACT
do
in
just
Vegas, I
together.
did that same thing
You
a
know?
lot. I was
Right.
Together, they really
playing
show
the desk
that
as I'm talking.
MLBB is truly a team game. One person can shine, but in this Filipino team, it's all 5 members shining together.
I think everyone shines for sure, but the presence of the team, especially a team that knows how to play around you, that just amplifies your impact so much. And it's almost like you can't really put a name on who exactly is that key member. And
A lot of esports players are using drugs banned in traditional esports, like probably like Adderall or some shit.
How united they are in
ADI,
how, and
I
how
am from
dominant
North
they are
America.
as 5.
And it makes
America. All right,
it
come
so
on,
difficult
guys.
for us casters and for everyone in the production, right? Who's the MVP when they win? If they win.
And that's
You
what-
just don't know who's the MVP because they work so well together as a team. But meanwhile, I actually do want to mention this. For Indonesia, this new revamped EVOS roster, individually, mechanically, they are monsters, man. Taz, Dreams, the way they play and the heroes they play are always these flashy heroes that can turn the tides of a fight with just one fight. They really like to actually flip a coin every time they go for a fight, right? If they're in the lead, they still going for the coin flip fights. If they're behind, you can definitely expect them to make some risky moves to take that lead back towards their side.
And that tendency
like
for
it.
Indonesia to just
Spicy.
go very aggressively and in a way gamble a bit in different situations, that definitely is a
Spicy.
big factor where the
We got us a
Philippines need to be
game,
more careful
boys.
because
Yesterday
if
we
you
waited
predict
2
that what
hours for
happened,
10 minutes.
Indonesia
Today,
can use that as a
today,
bait,
my
right?
boys,
They
my
can bait
ladies
out
and
certain
gentlemen, my
resources,
friends,
resources,
my
you can get
faithful
control
viewers.
purely by baiting out or
I'm trying to see a
acting like
30-minute
they're
game.
gonna do,
I'm
they're
trying
gonna
to
do
sit
or go
here and
for a
grind
very
my
aggressive
teeth.
maneuver
I'm
and
trying to
then
sit
just
here
wait for
and
the next
sweat
opportunity.
over
So
who's going to
I
win
think the
this.
mind games definitely come in
Indonesia,
strong here
Philippines, give us
against a team
something to watch
that
for.
can just go very differently, right? They can do so many different things, almost contrastingly from game 1 to game 2.
But before we continue with our talk and our analysis, ladies and gentlemen, IESF 14th World Esports Championships is supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kemenpora, NOC, and Connie. We would also like to give a special thanks to all of our sponsors here from JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusa Pay, DAS, Gudang Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, Mirusaka Nusa Dua. We also have IndiHome, Telkomsel, HIN, Episode Hotel, Mineski Global, Indonesia
Okay.
Football E-League,
Bro, they got this guy.
ESID, and Lemon
Spitting.
ID.
He's spitting
Of
them.
course, there's media partners
them-
that have cooperated with
them
us
ad
and provided
libs.
so much help.
Did the
and
game
benefit.
start yet? No.
There's
It's about
our
to,
friends from
hopefully.
NetTV, Transtudio,
Unless they're in
TikTok,
their ears like
eSport
right now,
ID,
like, buy time,
Video.com,
buy time.
Dunia
Miracle,
Games,
buy time.
Dance TV, Dance
We need
Play,
about 15 more
MLBB,
minutes, all right, guys? Just
Boa
kill
Score,
time.
and
Fill,
Media.
fill,
So
fill.
Very massive thank you for all the help and support. But just like
So
that,
if any of you guys watched the
soon we
NACT,
shall jump straight into
if you
our
remember the
very
halftime
highly
show when
expected
we
matchup.
painted
It's only
faces,
game number 1, setting the tone.
that face painting
Well,
thing was
I'm
only supposed to
expecting a
last
banger. I'm
like
expecting crazy game
5 to
here,
10
but
minutes. We
we'll
got about
see.
7 minutes
Honestly,
in.
Rashi,
We
right
had
now,
ran
before
through the
actually jump
questions
into
we
the
had planned to
chats, I do
ask
wanna
them,
ask you, as
and
an
we get a
analyst,
we got our little earbuds in,
Give us
and
a
the
prediction,
production
man.
team is
Why
like,
you gotta put me on
all
the
right, we need
spot
another
like that,
10
bro?
minutes,
Come
guys. Just
on.
fill for about 10 minutes, and I'm like,
If
oh
you say
god.
as an analyst, well, the statistics, the history speaks for itself. But of course, being a passionate Mobile Legends player, I really enjoyed the idea that our expectations gets completely overturned. So, I think up here it's the Philippines, but down here it's Indonesia all the way, man. Can't blame
there
me.
you go, man.
It is
There
what
you
it
go.
is.
Philippines vote, that means.
You should
Yeah,
twerk
For this matchup, it's Philippines for
John Dela
Arashi.
Cruz, what's
I
up?
think I might have to agree this time, Arashi, because of the experience that this team has, because of the veterans here from Team Philippines. We'll see how it plays out, though, because MLBB can go either way, especially this meta that
We'll
relies
see. We'll see how
heavily
this
on
goes.
crazy skirmishes. But without further ado, are you guys ready? Give us your predictions in the live chat as well. Are you Team Philippines with Pinas Lang Malakas, or are you
Ooh.
Team Indonesia with Indo Pride? Let us know in the chat below, because we'd love to see who has more support here online before we get into the player cams right now. And we
Here
get
we
into
go.
the drafts with Team Philippines in the blue
I'm gonna move
side
my cam,
and
guys.
Indonesia.
I'm going to
on the
hang out
red.
up here.
Off of
During the
that,
draft.
Any ban for the Philippines.
Okay.
They're going to try to curb in the aggression. Taz on the side of Indonesia is a
Solid
very
first game ban.
infamous Fanny player with a lot of mechanical skill. We've seen glimpses of it. Unfortunately, not as much success. But the Philippines respect that potential.
I'm
and get
excited.
away.
I'm
Indonesia,
genuinely
though,
excited,
might be going
guys.
for
Pog.
some
Pogs in the
same
chat, boys.
strategy that
Let me see them
Malaysia is going
pogs. Spam them
for.
out.
Another digging
Pogs
to
in the
get
chat.
all the crowd control that favors the team that wants to go aggressively, that wants to be a lot more explosive and unpredictable.
You can already see, like you mentioned, right?
Pogs
Indonesia
in the
are
chat,
trying
boys.
their
Venus
best to
Lang
take away the
Salagam.
heroes that can really
Know what you
disengage
said.
From all the crazy engages that they usually look to bring. Atlas becomes a ban towards Indonesia from the Philippines, knowing that, again, Dreams is very, very good on that hero. An absolute monster when it comes
My
down
mic is
to
kind of low. I can turn it up.
going for those cheeky engages, those
Here.
flashy plays.
That should be
as
better.
well.
That should be better. That should be
Those
better.
Unexpected plays. And speaking of unexpected, when you talk about Dreams, one of the heroes he doesn't really get to play a lot.
That should be
but
better.
he
Is that
actually
better?
has a huge impact on is that Kadita.
Is that better?
Wonder
No, I'm way too loud.
if
Whoa.
As Indonesia will ban out the Benedetta, having a lot of mobility, a lot of wave clear, a lot of impact that can be translated, can be transferred to the side lanes or even the jungle. So they will not want to deal with that. And for the Philippines, it's going to be Leomord. Whoa.
Leomord ban. Again, this is a hero that we've seen many times.
I don't know what I
Leomord,
said, but
think,
I
is the most
said it,
banned hero
boys.
So far in IESF. But it's already a very interesting ban. It's a very interesting draft phase for both of these teams. So far, from the 3 matches
Leomord
we've
ban?
casted from all
Oh,
6
yeah.
games, we haven't really seen that Atlas and the Benedetta in the first phase of bans, right? We usually see the Martis, we usually see the 1-1, and both
I don't-
those heroes have been left
Now I gotta
up
Google
for
it.
grabs
I gotta
right
Google this now, guys.
Valentina as well, still open. Indonesia need to choose whether they want to ban the Valentina or the 1-1, or perhaps just leave both open so that they can trade it out. Remember, on the red side, you do get 2 picks. Meanwhile, Philippines will have to choose. It's going to be the 1-1 ban from Indonesia. Valentina
Greedy.
wide open, especially on the hands
Greedy.
of Team Philippines, which we know
Is that
can
right? It
flex
means greedy?
to mid lane and to the jungle.
Sakalam?
You have to wonder if both these teams have access to information that we
I know
don't have
Malakas
yet,
means strong.
right? Because a lot of these bands, yes, they are also meta picks, but they seem slightly targeted as well. Valentina will be the main pick for the Philippines. It's very strong. It has good burst.
Check
and
slang
movement,
Malakas.
and it will allow
Salamat
the
po.
Philippines to play a bit of a mind game.
Salamat po.
Confuse the drafting phase for Indonesia. But, ooh, the Kaja that we've seen being prioritized a lot by different teams. And as you mentioned, the Martis as well. There are a lot of options that Indonesia
It's
can
like
have.
saying Lodi. Like how you guys say idol backwards, like
Indonesia,
Lodi.
though, with the Kaja
Checks
shadow
loady.
pick. We
You guys
haven't
just like
seen the
saying
Kaja
stuff
go to the
backwards.
jungle here in IESF, which is pretty interesting.
Okay,
because
Blacklist
if
picks
you
up
take a
the
look at your ranked games, if you
the
go
Vendetta. I mean
on
the
player rank,
Valentina.
You should probably see a lot of Kajas in the jungle. And right now, I do believe Indonesia are going to pick up the Kaja to flex. We've seen it in the mid lane. We've seen
Salam
it
Apo.
in the side
Salam
lane
Apo.
as well, and even as a roamer. But the Faramis
We'll see if I go to
is
M4,
going be
I
a
hope.
Pick-up, another solid
see, guys.
pickup for Indonesia. Meanwhile, Philippines with no hesitation instantly just lock in the
Trex is so
Fredrim and the Beatrix.
Look at that look.
Another
Look at the way they look.
comfort pick for
Bro, the cans
Philippines
keep freezing out, yo.
for their gold laner.
The Filipino sniper. He is here to play for sure. And looking at the competition so
John
far,
Dela
it
Cruz,
does
calm
seem
down,
like the
bro. Calm
Philippines
down.
have a lot more of a combo situation. They do have the big engage with a taunt from Fredrin,
Flex some cast,
and
my
they can
dude. We
combo
might
with
during the
Legions,
game.
Not
We'll
only
see.
using the sniper, but with the
We
Nibiru's
might during the
passion
game.
as well, which is a lot stronger right now. For Indonesia, it seems like they have a better mix of pick-up potential as well. But of course, we have no idea just yet which lane are these heroes going to be put into. And whoa,
Bro, is that
is
hold on? Is that
Yuzong
really gonna be a
first time, I
jungle?
think, in IESF?
First time in IESF, the Yuzong makes his debut here in Bali. Just some
Bro,
dive, I guess,
this
dive potential
game right
inside of
here,
Indonesia
the
to
draft is
start
already
some hitting,
has
obviously,
so much
just
more
threat
depth
that
than
back
any
line.
other game in this
Threaten the
tournament
back
I've
line.
watched so
Now
far.
we
Like,
are gonna be
it's
entering the second phase of the bans. Indonesia with the first ban. They're already looking towards, I feel, more of a dive composition with this whole comp. Indonesia with the Faramis, the
Kaja
and
jungle?
Yuzong,
Kaja
they
jungle?
try their best to actually look for the all-in team fights.
Real
right?
deal?
They do not want these team fights
Spicy?
to go to distance, because if it does, Philippines have the heroes to take it.
So far, they have a lot more DPS for sure. So the longer the fight draws out, the more the combo that
Jungle
Indonesia is
Fredrin?
going for will start faltering. Right now, we've seen a similar strategy, right? Faramis as well as the Kaja, but usually it's paired with an engage that can bring everyone together and allow that Kaja to have
Bro.
damage output in those big fights. But now,
should I get a green
now,
screen?
like,
I
we've
have a
never
green
seen
screen. I
anything
just
like
never
that
use
from
it,
the side
bro.
of
I
Indonesia.
used to use it way back in the
Leslie has
day,
a
but I have this
pinnacle
cool
control,
room now.
denying
My
another
M3 gift
sniper
basket,
from
my
Indonesia.
515
And
gift
Lovisa actually
suitcase.
will be the ban
The
for
the
Indonesia. So
the
maybe
thing that
they
we all
are
took
looking
photos
at
of
a
is on the
hero with a
wall
lot of
over there
potentials for now.
at
I actually
NACT.
expected
It's got
Leslie to be
signatures of a
picked
bunch
up
of
by
people on it.
Indonesia early on, right? The final pick of the first phase, the Yuzong. I expected it to be the Leslie. But now, because it has been left open, hasn't been picked up, Indonesia are going to have to start prioritizing Brands' hero here as they go for the ban towards the Paquito.
Oh,
2 bans towards the XP
I got the
lane.
Roger
I do believe
M3
Vendetta
Roger
and the
banner.
Paquito. Philippines still without a jungler. But I think Indonesia are just trying to just take.
Am I going to Indo later on?
It's a very good
M4. We'll
flex pick,
see.
and
We'll
currently
see. We'll
Philippines,
see.
They have the Fredrin, they have the Valentina. We've seen Wise play both Fredrin and Valentina.
Let's
in
focus on the game,
jungle.
boys.
So that's
Not
the
me.
threat that
Let's focus on the
Indonesia
game, boys.
really needs to think of constantly. And you can already see Philippines with a very smart approach to the second bans, trying to shut Brands down here with 2 marksman bans. Leslie,
Bro, what do they even
Claude,
pick for
only
for
the Earthel
for a marksman
being
right now?
ready,
Yeah, the
opened
Earthel?
up here for Team
Clint?
Indonesia. And Rashi,
Brody? Question mark.
the Irithel up against the Beatrix here, up against so much dive as well. A lot of CC. Might be a risky pick.
for the side of Indonesia.
Yeah,
But it's
Benny
the
for
best
Edward.
pick, in my opinion, looking at it right now with all the bans.
Maybe something crazy will come up, but it definitely shows that the Philippines.
I don't know if
want to
that's a
have
sure
advantage in the
jungle
late game.
Kaja yet.
That Leslie and Claude are both very late game heroes, so maybe Indonesia can throw a curveball and pick a very aggressive early game hero instead. But no, it will be the Melissa.
Oh, there's still the
who
Melissa.
has a
I'm
lot of
tripping.
AoE
I'm tripping.
And a lot of potential to push away all these heroes. They can push
And that could
them
help.
to
The Melissa
bottom
can help
and
too
the
if they
backline
pick
of
up the
Indonesia.
Matilda
So
for
a very
Venus, if they end up
counter-smart
picking that
approach
up.
as well. But finally, Philippines
Oh.
are going to round out their team composition.
Oh,
It's going to be Lapu Lapu. Will
Oh.
it be the signature as well?
You gotta do it,
BSDs,
man.
boys.
You gotta do it, man.
Do it.
Philippines hovering over the signature pick, the M3 Blacklist International skin.
look at their
No!
face.
Over
Oh, no.
Matilda. They
Wow.
decided to go for the Matilda, maybe for game number 1 here. Maybe they're saving the best for last, Arashi. But
can't believe they've
there's
done
already
this.
a good show from the Philippines, showing that even as a shadow pick, it got us all hyped. It got the viewers all hyped as well, 100%.
What's funny
Team
is
Indonesia
this
with
is
that
even,
Melissa
bro, this
pick,
is like
though,
the first
will
series
have
that
a
the
bit of
casters
that
have
PK
even been
potential.
hype
A
about,
little bit of pressure,
honestly.
actually, in that gold lane. It is
Even
a winning
even
lane
Mirko
for
and
the
Russia are like
Melissa
finally
in a
like,
straight-up 1v1.
yeah, they're excited to watch this
Now
game.
they are going to have to pick either a roamer or a jungler, depending on where the Kaja is going to go.
They require some kind of crowd control, man. They have a lot of ways to actually facilitate their fights, but when it comes to forcing the Philippines into their own game, into fights that they want to take, it's going to be a bit difficult without any secure, and it will be the Gusion picked up. Hang on here. Let's take a very close look at the battle spells, because that will tell a very interesting story. Okay,
you
all right.
go.
Bro,
Maybe the
I was
Kaja
thinking the same
in
thing,
the
John.
room, as we mentioned before, the flex potential for the Kaja. We've seen it in the mid lane
Kaja
yesterday.
roam?
Now we're seeing it
And what,
in
Gusion
the
jungle?
roam position with the Gusion
Gus jungle? I
in
hate that
the
Gusion
jungle.
skin so much.
Wow.
Based on both of the drafts,
That stupid
Philippines with a
owl
bit
skin. If
of
you
both.
spent
Both
$100 trying to
drafts
get that
has
collector
a
skin,
lot of
shame on
dimensions to
you.
play with, a lot of win conditions to play around, with the dive being there to pick as well, and even the
Bro,
kite
went
back
black again.
front to back.
I think the kite back, that is the main concern here. For the side of Indonesia, they have one big engage tool. They have the Divine Judgment from Kaja. And if that doesn't work out, or if the Philippines put Purifies on their main core heroes, this is going to be a very difficult game for Indonesia if they want to try and snowball, if they want to try and wreak havoc in the plans of the Philippines. Because we know, when it comes to those strategic, slow maneuvers,
They dropped
the
from a pool,
Philippines
I
have a
know.
bit of an edge. At least that's
Sure
what,
they did.
you know,
It
the
seemed
public
weird
believes.
though. It just
Well,
they never
we'll see
showed the
how
draw.
match plays out
just
here, Rashi,
seemed
as we are gonna
kinda
get ready for the game.
sus,
We're gonna
yo.
get ready to enter the portal to
Let's do
enter
this.
the land of dawn for
yeah, that was a dope
Team
portal.
Philippines versus
We just
Indonesia
transitioned
on the opening match of day number 2. We're gonna dive straight into the land of dawn, ladies and gentlemen, for Indonesia versus Philippines.
Wow, honestly, the early game is going to be so important here, because at any moment, right, any one
Where you
of
from,
these teams,
Trexipu?
they
I'm
can
from
actually
North
get an
America.
advantage, and
America.
If they do, both Indonesia
All
and
right,
Philippines are
let's do this.
notorious for taking that kind of lead and actually using it as efficiently as possible and punishing every single mistake.
Listen,
And if
man,
they
I'm
do
gonna
that,
need somebody
it
to
will go
write down
for the
timestamps
mid
for
to
good
late game
clips from
all
this
the way
stream.
since as
Appreciate
early
it.
as the second or third
You
minute.
get some sweet
See
clips of me
in the
reacting
start
to
here,
this.
both
I'll send you
teams
some
wanting to go
diamonds.
for just a normal start, not really going
They
got
gotta
to
be good shit, though.
early on.
Don't
They
just
both
clip
wanna
whatever and
clear
send
their
it to me.
camps, get to a point where they can finally actually deal out some damage, the burst, and obviously use those power spikes well. Here, Arashi, with the pathing of both of the junglers, it does feel like they want to play towards the side laners a little
Get
bit
your pen and
early as
paper
well.
out,
We've
write
also
down those
seen many
timestamps.
times that Del Rosario on the utility junglers really likes to go and clear that gold lane to help the Beatrix out.
Well, the early game is going to be so
Send it to me
much
on Discord.
pressure, so many things for the roamers
Or
to do,
comment
right?
it in the
Because
video
in
after.
the early game, it's always about how
Bro, I
the
do need a
roamers set
clipper so
facilitate.
bad, bro.
Will they move towards the gold lane? Will they move towards the mid lane? You know, once you get one of your laners ahead, that will allow you to use that lane as the basis to make plays happen.
Kevin, what's up?
Well, here it is once again, 2 minutes in, and it's going to be
These
Team
boys are
Philippines
standing.
Who has a bit more pressure around a turtle with the Black Dragon form being popped in. It's still going to be Del Rosario.
Where's
who
the game?
secures
Can you give us the
retribution
game?
on the turtle? Divine Judgment going to be popped in towards
Can you give us
Padahop,
the game?
but it's not going to work.
That is a very tanky
Look at,
hero.
bro.
And you can see that despite all the burst damage being used by
Bro.
the Indonesian team.
He's like, Dada Pop. How do I say that? Dada Pop. What is going on?
So tanky. And we
What
see
is
this from
going on
Malaysia
right
yesterday,
now?
actually.
Give me the
Only able
game.
to 1v4. Maybe we'll see a similar.
Do they
play
know
play
that? I
out
don't think
for
they
the
know they're on
Philippines in the
screen.
front side.
2 minutes in, it's already a neutral objective secure for Team Philippines. And now they're going to look, again, just to play it calmly, play it efficiently. And that's exactly what they need to do. They do not need to go for anything too aggressive here when they have the lead.
For the Indonesians, they need to make sure that they abuse that cult altar as much as possible. They
Can we
do
talk about
have the
Mirko?
Black Dragon
Dada
sword
Pop.
as
He
well,
was like
so those objective
trying to figure out how to
kicks
say it,
are
right?
gonna be
Like,
very much in their
he was
favor,
practicing it.
only if
Which,
they're
I
able to
get it.
actually
I do that
get
too.
an
Like, a lot of people
and
do that.
actually capitalize on the fact that they have a bit more crowd control and they have a lot more utility that they can actually abuse to force the Philippines into a tough spot. But of course, if they do go too aggressively. There is a Lapu Lapu, there is a Valentina, so a lot of counter.
All right, so no kills. Who got the turtle? Philippines
Well,
did
here
get the
it is,
turtle.
another engage
Uh-oh.
coming in, and that's
There's
gonna
your
be
kill.
Dreams taking really
Oh,
well. First
nice.
blood
Nice flicker.
Over to Philippines as they're looking for more. That's the IMU doing work, stealing away to Divine Judgment and picking up another
Sheesh.
for Imam in the mid lane.
That is what you have to be aware of, man. If you don't want to deal with the engage, you can engage on the engager, and that is exactly what the Philippines have done. They take out Dreams, and they hunt for stragglers afterwards. They have the tempo in the game right now, and if you look at the side lanes, that is where the action will start building up. Because with pressure in all the lanes from the Philippines, they're going to try and cut into the jungle and cut off members of Indonesia from their own backup.
I just really like how Soriano is taking this lane, is approaching this lane, this match.
Dada pop.
Up against the Melissa, he knows exactly that he is going to lose out if he goes for these trades, if he goes for these 1v1 duels. So what he does is he swaps over to the Bennett just to clear out the waves, rotates over to help this team, and simultaneously gets even more gold because they're trying their best to actually funnel as much towards Soriano.
And if Soriano gets a bit more items, he can very easily start poking down members from the side of the Indonesians, because there's only one real tanky frontline member in Psychots, and if he is too low for a fight, it's going to be very difficult for the Indonesians to try and contest any kind of objective.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here.
It's a Dappa Dop. It's actually Dappa Dop. Dappa Dop. That's why. I thought it was Dada Pop too, but it's Dappa Dop. That's a tough one. Dappa Dop coming in with the...
The gold lane, for sure, has been the target for a lot of players, but here we go, Bruce Passion.
Soriano picking up a kill, and now Dreams is going to be very, very low. Gets out just barely here, but you can already see the cut coming in from Del Rosario over the top side. Flickers over under the tier 2. Dreams not using Flicker just yet. Very wise to save that Flicker, as he did have a bit of backup.
Oof. As we called it out, man, the side lanes. There you go. Indonesia just a bit too late, a bit too behind when it comes to that pressure, and the Philippines absolutely capitalize and punish anybody who is too...
Oh, Heb is playing.
Doesn't want to back away from their
He's
first
Soriano.
They have taken the first structure, the first objective, and with that, they will have a lot more areas on the map to make plays around, and they do have a lot of very good catch.
This is it, Arashi. This is the meta that we have been mentioning about. The ultimate bonding experience where they group up as 5 into the mid lane. They start to just put in a lot of mid pressure so that they can actually have more room to play in the side waves. 4 members grouping up, and always just Dappa Dop in that XP lane solo.
Villa Luna right now, though, has completed the breathing armor. That item reduces damage when it comes to multiple instances of damage. So against a Faramis, against a Kaja or the Gusion, it's going to be very good, but look at that.
Pick potential over to Del Rosario, but he comes in using so much damage with the Appraiser's Wrath, taking back a whole lot of HP and outplaying the situation, turning it completely around. It's looking bad for Indonesia, as that's going to be the 3rd turtle over to Philippines with no trades on the board, no turrets, no kills so far.
They put a trigger
damage
on
is
that
there
with the objective to try and force the Philippines' hand, but instead the Philippines has all the answers. A tanky front line, 2 tanky front lines in fact, and a lot of utility to ensure that their member stays alive, and afterwards they can just chase and take out members of Indonesia one by one, and even then, they go for the pressure, and it seems like the Indonesians, they have to try and make a huge play happen, or a massive pickoff, but it's going to be very difficult because the positioning from the Philippines is way too good.
The setup, the positioning, and the trigger instantly.
And what can you even do to that, bro?
Up,
so much CC, so much damage.
That bottom side to pick up a free turret.
Your Colt Ultra doesn't matter, bro.
It does feel like so far in this game, the Philippines are a step, maybe even 2 steps ahead of Team Indonesia, as Dream's going to get knocked up. Imam looking for that follow-up, just to zone Indonesia away from the tier 2 as they look to start sieging down on every single turret.
The damage difference right now from both teams is just so difficult to deal with. We mentioned how there's only one real frontline on the side of Indonesia, and look at what happens to him in a big fight. He gets taken out. The cult altar is so non-existent.
Oh, man.
The Philippines are able to just burst through it and go
I feel like
Faramis
is kind of dead now, yo.
Right now with the Malefic Roar completed, that
Faramis
is
kind of dead now at this point.
On top of the already insane amount of damage and burst that the Beaches can bring to the table.
This is what Philippines loves to do when they're ahead, right? They use the distraction that is Dapadap, who's practically currently unkillable on that Lapu Lapu. They use
I mean,
him
all
as
of
a
them are
distraction
unkillable.
in the side
Devos
lane
hasn't gotten a kill
solo,
yet.
Picking up a turret. Meanwhile, they set
know?
up on the other
You know?
side. Usually, they like to play on the opposite side and use the conceal to catch the enemies off guard. But there, you can see, again, a curveball thrown over to Indonesia. Or maybe Indonesia have done their research onto how Philippines likes to play with the lead. They take another step ahead, and they think 2 steps ahead of Indonesia. Right now, again, it's going to be Divine Judgment.
Oh, nice
coming
Divine
in. This all
Judgment.
onto the frontliners
Dapadap goes down.
with a lot of the resources burnt out. It's going to be Cyclops who jumps in.
Brand's
and
able to get
finishes
away.
off
Soriano goes
in
down.
the back lines, splitting Philippines in 2.
Trying to get
Imam
something
now
else.
flickering out, getting to safety, but all that was for the Lord. It's a 2-for-1 in the end. 2 kills over to Indonesia for a Lord take. Arashi, who's it worth for?
Oof. I think considering the fact that the Philippines are so ahead and they are focusing now more than ever on taking all those structures away from Indonesia, I think the Lord will be very, very beneficial. Unfortunately, they lose their gold leaner as well, which is not ideal. But if you take a look at the items right here, he is on 7,300 gold. As you mentioned, BOD and straight to a Malefic Roar, ensuring that anyone getting caught in his ultimates will get absolutely decimated.
What's another thing that I want to mention is the fact
Oheb
that
is.
the kill, 2 kills. that
You're already.
Indonesia
We're
picked
only
up
9
earlier.
minutes in. And Beatrix
Was
is a
onto two members
major
with
threat.
no
Oheb is a
bounty.
major
There was
threat.
no shutdown there. So even though they were able, Indonesia were able to find some kills, it was just normal gold. It wasn't the added gold that we usually see. And they get the Lord for that. So if it was a shutdown, I would actually say that Indonesia definitely came out on top in terms of value. But here, Taz might actually be caught, forced to use that ultimate defensively to get out.
And everyone is from the Philippines is available because the death timers are very,
Zine
very
2,
short,
what's up?
And they're going for a siege here where Indonesia don't have a lot of tools to try and counter the poke damage. Slowly but surely, the Philippines is chipping away at the structures.
Honestly, it kind of
as
felt like
they
that trade
keep
was in the favor of
of
Indo,
the
because I had a
Indonesia
feeling they were just going to be able to
Good
clear that
defense
Lord really
by
quick.
Indonesia. They're able to minimize their losses here, only losing that tier 2 in the mid lane for now. But Brands is going to be zoned away from that mid
Say
lane.
cuts, say cuts.
Philippines
Say
looking
cuts.
for that, but look
Nice
at
knock.
Psychots with the Petrify. He's able to find 2 on the flanks.
Whoa.
Psychots absolutely massive as his engage has started a war that Indonesia can finally win here in this game. 3-for-0
Now we got a game,
trade
boys.
as Indonesia look to climb, to crawl themselves back in this game.
Blink and you'll miss it. An engage that gave way for Indonesia to take 3 kills for a trade of none. And along with that, Taz is able to secure the purple buff from the side of the Philippines as well. So now they have a
Now we
momentum.
got a
They
game,
have
boys.
Covered a bit of that gold difference. Only 2K right now, but the Philippines, they are still in the lead, and they are no stranger to these late game situations.
Dreams opening up the map just a bit. Going to be chunked down by Del Rosario, but he is going to be able to back off without having anything taken away. Honestly, looking at it right now, Rashi, Indonesia, their main win condition, we thought it would be Brands on that Melissa. We thought it was going to be the Gushin on the hands of Taz, but it's actually Psychots, the man that has been doubted so many times by
Camper noob. Shut up, bro.
Public. I mean, this man
Camping
has
is part of
had
the
a very
game.
lackluster
Get with it,
season,
bro.
In his last performance.
It's called an ambush, not a
It was
camp.
a performance in the last season, actually, rather. But here, knowing that Indonesia are relying very, very heavily on a very reliable engage.
Campers.
Yusong has been
Dirty
critical,
fucking
but
camper.
after 2 engages, will Philippines fall
Here
from
we
stage to
go.
fight?
Nice pull.
Divine Judgment over to Dreams. That's going to be the frontliner taken out.
That's-
That's going to be
that's
that.
good, that's good, that's
God,
good.
so much damage onto the Lapu.
Unfortunately, won't be enough though. And now Indonesia, they're actually backing away, and it will be waiting for the Lord take. And Philippines, they are so good at the Lord dance, going back and forth, waiting for their opponents to make a mistake. And with such a long range basic attack on their Beatrix, they can do better.
That's what they were waiting for. The Black Dragon form now baited out.
Oh!
Psychots with a Petrify onto
Psychots,
Soriano, who's forced to
Psychots,
flicker out,
Psychots.
But Psychots jumps in.
Oh, he's stuck, though.
1v4, soaking in all the damage and
Looking for
sustaining
something.
back up.
Looking for
Dapadap
something.
gonna be
Brands,
taken
clean up.
down by Brands. And that's another kill over to Indonesia.
Troy, what's up?
who are
Salazar.
able to play with the death timers of Dreams really well, with him now respawning.
Bro.
They've taken back the lead if they actually can
Guys.
secure the Lord, which they
Guys.
should be able to.
Indo?
Free Lord over
Indo?
to Indonesia. They're not stopping just yet, though. Conceal play from Indonesia. They back off.
Back up for now, as the orange buff will be contested
Indo?
as well. So the Philippines are now
Tonight
on
they
the
might
back
shut
foot.
down my
If you
stream,
look
boys.
at the composition,
The views
in
are getting
way,
a little too
right,
high.
in big team fights, there's a lot more DPS and utility
Views are getting a little too high, guys. They might shut me down
After
tonight.
that play, they go for the purple buff as well. And the Philippines have a huge problem on their hands. The Black Dragon form lasts for way too long. The guiding wind was used to try and
Hopefully they
find
don't.
some
Hopefully they
distance,
don't.
make
But
some
just know if the
distance,
stream
find some more
stops,
time,
it wasn't
but was
me.
not enough.
It wasn't
the
me.
Philippines must come up with a different solution, a different answer.
A momentum shift in the 13th minute of the game. And now it's Philippines who have their backs against the wall with the Enhanced Lord marching in that top lane. Evo's legends here, Team Indonesia, are going to look to try to siege them down. Psychots once again with a Black Dragon form as Del Rosario tries his best to keep Psychots at bay.
Here we
Damage
go, here we
comes through
go.
once again for the siege to take place.
Big-
but that's
big
gonna be
engage.
Dabadab, who jumps in with the bravest fighter.
'Cause the people
It's
love
gonna
me,
be a
Scarface.
good
That's how, bro.
disengage from Indonesia.
People
backing
love me.
off, knowing that they have found some value. They've taken every
I mean, I get these
single
kind of
tier
views on
two except
NASL
for the bottom
channel
lane.
regularly.
And look at how Psychos is playing around with his Petrify, man. He goes in for the Black Dragon form, but he doesn't always use that Petrify.
This is just a new
and
channel.
When you think about it, the Petrify is what makes
But I'm
this
still
engage
known in the
so,
NA
so
community.
dangerous. It guarantees the Furious Dive knockup, and that is what allows Indonesia to just be a lot more elusive. And as we talked about it earlier,
Oh,
this
man,
is
they're gonna
what is
shut
so
me down. We're
dangerous.
about
They
to
can
break
think
300.
around, act like they're about to engage a fight and then back away. The Philippines need to identify the right moment and then adjust accordingly. Do they want to go and fight after the Black Dragon form is down, or do they
Indo's
want
got the
to
gold
just
lead.
stall?
Oh, you missed the
with
snipe, though. You missed the
that
snipe,
circling
though.
eagle
Go away
around.
comes
He's
out.
going to be baited in with the cold ultra placed as well. Soriano targeted by the flanks, and that's going to be Taz who picks up
This is bad,
the
this is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
Soriano taken down. President
Philippines.
still life stealing with his fighter. Brand is massive.
Brand's cleaning up.
He is an absolute beast as he wins the battle for Indonesia. It's a 4-0 trade. Indonesia with a comeback here.
Indonesia?
With the tides turned completely. Only Villaluna left to defend with a mini wave crashing in. Villaluna going to be brought back by the Shadow
I don't know if they're
Stampede.
really gonna shut me down.
Villaluna outside of the base. And
GG's,
Indonesia
GG's,
with the
GG's.
divine judgment
Indonesia with a
onto
clean
Villaluna
pickup.
will go for the base to pick up the first game of the series.
Oh my God! What an upset! It looked like the Philippines were going to
That's a
cruise
game,
to an
boys.
easy victory.
That is
but
a
the
game,
Indonesians pulled
boys.
through. 1-0 right now, and they have shown that against all odds, against all the hate and the doubters, they are here to stay.
Give the MVP over
You know
to
the two.
Psychots, man.
Yeah, Psychots.
Wow. What a performance and what a statement here. We predicted Philippines, man. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious.
The Caster
They're too
Curse
hype.
strikes again.
Caster Curse strikes
You
again.
can
They're
never
too
make
hype.
a right
Look at the
prediction. It just does not
look
work
at the
like that.
the helpers for the
Indonesia
event. They're like, yo,
having a
guys,
lead, but
calm
of
down.
course, you know, calm down a bit because the Philippines are no stranger to this position.
What a performance here.
They were all
by
jumping and
Indonesia.
stuff.
But obviously, again, this is something that we spoke about earlier before the game started. We mentioned that for Team Indonesia, this new team that was formed is a very coin-flippy team. When they're behind, they will constantly look for these crazy engages, these crazy flanks to turn the tides around, and that's exactly what happened. They coin-flipped their way to victory. You mentioned it earlier, Arashi, that Hail Mary play that happened once, getting the Petrify and the Furious Dive onto both of the backliners. It might not be able to, like, Psychots might not be able to land that
What a
twice,
game.
right? He did it once. I don't think he's going to do it twice, but he did. He didn't need to, actually. All he needed to do was flank. So Soriano gets into position for Taz to pick off.
That is what is so dangerous. If you take a look at the highlights,
Referee's like,
match
yo,
MVP
guys, calm down.
Brands, and he in the early game.
Let's check out
was
these
struggling
replays, yo.
so hard because the Philippines, they know which lane they want to shut down in the early game, but unfortunately,
Brand's got the
they
MVP?
don't put all the resources on shutting down Psychots.
Bro, it's got
and
Psychots carried the game.
turns out to
Psychots
be
saved the
main
game.
problem for them to deal with.
I know that Brands ended
In
up
the
coming
late
out
game
on
as well,
top, but
having
Psychots
an
is
assassin
his plays are what did it.
in the early game is a bit difficult because especially against a Fredrin, a fighter in the jungle, it's a bit of a tough matchup. But in the late stages of the game, where your gold laner, your mid laner becomes the main source of damage output, having someone that can delete them in a blink of an eye is definitely an advantage that Indonesia has.
Saikot should have got the MVP.
absolute good use.
Saikot should have got
Look
the
at
MVP.
replay again.
Right here.
First 10 minutes
I called it.
was
I'm like, Saikot, watch
one-sided,
Saikot,
with
watch
Philippines
Saikot right here.
absolutely dominating
Watch
the
him.
neutral
I saw him in the
objective
bush.
game.
I know it's
And
coming.
even the turret
Boom, big
spike
knockup, big stun.
Saikot
Rest of the team comes
with this
in and
one
cleans
play,
them up,
getting
cleans
Soriano
the
and Imam,
clocks.
both of the backliners, both of the
I mean,
damage dealers. It practically sealed the deal.
And
for
then you
their
just have
comeback.
this
Philippines
huge
got a bit
engage
too
up here
greedy
soon.
After that,
Saikot's
looking to
again.
fight constantly when again.
Able to absorb so
The way
much
they were able
damage.
to dominate early on wasn't through
And
these
buy
swings, it
Brands
was
the
through
time.
Very efficient macro plays
Brands couldn't have,
across the
Brands
map,
was
picking
nothing
up
without
turrets and
Saikot, but this is the big
sieging
battle, right?
Indonesia
Go away
down
comes out.
slowly
They
but
try to bring
surely.
the Bravest Warrior in, gets the stump of Saikot, comes around the backside once again. Picks up on top of Dada Pop, gets a nice engage onto everybody, and at this point, Brands is just chilling, firing shots, got the Haas claws, and nobody can take them down. GG's, well played, Indonesia.
Just outlast all the damage and make a huge comeback happen for the Indonesians. That is the late game that the Indonesians have been hedging their bets on, and it completely paid off. Match MVP Brands from Indonesia on that Melissa. Very patient, very consistent. Every time, any game where he is behind, he will find a way to stay relevant, and we see it yet again.
An absolute beast, man. But we have to give the player spotlight over to Saikot. If it's not Brands,
There
it's
it is,
definitely
there it
Saikot.
is.
He has one death.
He has one death on the Utah.
There it is.
Wow.
Even
Thank
though he's
you.
always
Thank
diving
you,
into that
IESF.
backline, trying to create plays
Trying
for
us.
his team. And personally for me, I would actually say that Saikot is my MVP, right? The performance, the way that he led his team to victory on that Yuzong, a pick that we haven't seen here so
We're gonna
far
turn
in
down the
IESF
casters a little
in
bit.
The first day, coming into the second with their
We're getting a
unique
little
draft.
crazy.
A lot of people doubted them as well, but they definitely showed the world that you can't take them lightly. This new revamped EVOS team for Indonesia.
Look at his items. Only the Hunter Strike.
Only the Hunter Strike.
Utility. And then afterwards, it's all defensive because that is his main role. We were concerned because of it, but in a way, they made it work. Only one front line, it doesn't matter because the back line from the Philippines is not safe either. Look at Taz with the full inventory slot. One more item to go, actually. But with the Genius one and Glowing one combo,
They should have went for the Estes, bro. I'm starting to feel like, bro, Blacklist is having a little trouble, huh?
There is no solution for Soriano.
I don't know why they keep really. They did the same thing in MPL. I think they really need to get off that Matilda, bro. Get off the Matilda. You picked it twice in MPLI, lost twice with it. Like,
can keep showing and flashing at the Philippines, makes it very difficult for them to get.
they need to switch things up a bit.
It was a very good game by both.
Since
of the
MPLI,
sides,
they've been
but
picking a lot of the
again, I
same
do
picks.
feel
They
like
need to
at
switch
the
things
end, it
up.
was just the battle of
The Fredrin was great.
It was a battle of styles, honestly, a clash of styles. Where for Team Philippines, they really like to go for those macro plays, early dominance. And for
Oheb
Team
too. I feel like
Indonesia,
he's staying on the
very
Beatrix.
true Indonesian fashion,
Bro, like, bring out the
classic
Alice.
team fight. They
Bring out
go
something
into
spicy,
these
bro.
Coin flip plays, coin flip team fights.
Bring out
and get
something
behind
spicy.
because they've got nothing to lose. At that point, they only had their base turrets left to play with. So that flank from Saikot, the way he was able to position in that bush to find that
Arya, I'm
opening
from North America.
amongst the vision
Arya,
that
Arya Gaming.
was
Against
controlled
North America.
fully by Team Philippines was amazing. He found
The
that
Queen
little
is getting
gap
kind of
and
predictable, bro.
utilized it so
Let's be
well
real.
to create that chance.
So far,
That is so patient
he's
and
played
played a
three,
great game.
or she has played
Saikot
3
somehow
games
was able to
from
get
MPLI to now.
proceed
In
with
all
the
3 of those games,
This is
they've
the
pi-
X
they've
factor
put Matilda in.
talking about when we talk about these very dynamic, very
3
young
Matildas in a row on a
young
world
players,
stage.
right? The young blood really shows through. So we have to see in game number 2, in a way, right? Both teams do not have to change anything in the drafts because they have a solid game plan. But now it's up to Indonesia, I think. Do they want to suffer the same painful, slow
Early game.
or do they want to try and take matters into their own hands? We'll just have to see.
Yeah, I think we can both agree that in game number 1, the reason Indonesia was able to come back was because of a crazy play by Saikot. If that
He
hadn't happened,
cancel, bro. My bad,
like,
she. My bad,
Philippines
Scarface.
might
My
have been able
bad,
to
bro.
actually take the game pretty easily, like we mentioned.
I'm
The
still not
first 10
not
minutes was
completely up to date with all
completely
that.
controlled by Philippines. So this is where Team Indonesia really needs to think it over. Do they really want
No
to
disrespect.
grueling early game again up against Philippines, who are notorious
No
to play
disrespect.
that objective game and take it slow?
She, he,
This
whatever
time,
you
they
want
have
to call
risk
yourself. I don't care.
Philippines already knowing how they like to go for these flanks.
Exactly, because for the Philippines, they have a lot of adjustments
Bro.
available for them. They can go for different solutions. Different
Imagine
arrow
Blacklist
styles, as
gets
we were talking
swept right
about
here.
earlier.
2-0? 2-0 question
I
mark?
think,
Question
as you
marks?
mentioned, if
Place
things
your
are
bets?
going just fine,
W
they don't
what do
have
we
to
got in the
go.
chat?
They can actually use
2-0 Indo?
from
Does
beginning
Philippines take a game? Let me know. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. Evos 2-0, Evos 2-1, PH 2-1. What do we think?
Slow and steady, but they usually win the race. So now I think Indonesia, they might just go for something even crazier, I think, because there's no way
All
to
right,
go
the spammers are
at
here,
easy
guys.
locations and then go
Golly.
back down, right? It doesn't really make sense.
It is a best of 3, so the teams
You're in
will
timeout.
have time to dissect their mistakes for both Philippines and Indonesia. But I do feel like from the draft, Philippines, like you mentioned, the front to back was the win condition that really shined for them, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the early stages of the game, they were able to give Soriano so much space in that back
At this
line on
point, I
defense
don't even know,
to
bro.
create all
2-1
these
Philippines,
paths
question
to
mark?
see
2-0 for
how
Indo,
they
okay.
sign
PH
with the
2-1.
tricks. With the Renner,
Guys,
with
how
that
delayed is
clear
my
range, super
stream?
easily taking turrets down
All right,
by
I'm gonna
something.
someone say hello, Trex, and I'm gonna respond with those words immediately. I need you to count from the moment you type it in.
10 minutes in, complete control. Through
Wave-
what?
wave
Not team
And let me know when you hear me
Wave
say it.
control is the main issue here, because we see that the Philippines, they use a lot of resources to ensure that they have all that pressure and they can be at the right
Bro, is it
place
that
at the
delayed?
right time before the Indonesians can.
Have you guys not even
So
heard
think
what I said
that
a
is something
second
that
ago?
the Indonesians will
Hello,
have to
Trex Kier,
come
just
with
heard it.
as well. They will have adjustments to deal with this wave clear now, and we have to see, without that wave pressure, can the Philippines mimic the same kind of domination in that early game?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into game number 2, we're going to take a short break right here. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back right after this.
Bro, 20 seconds? That's not too bad. 18 seconds? It's not too bad. It's a little rough. Bro, another weight screen? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Yeah, something like 20 seconds. We gotta try to fix that, boys and girls. I can't do it here because we're already streaming, but next time. Next time. Not gonna lie, the PUBG stadium's kind of cool. Because there's so many different players, look at them all. The PUBG stadium is pretty dope. Because you have like 20 teams. I think that's pretty cool. We gotta turn that music off though. Before I get a copyright strike. We're already sitting really high. Might have eyes on me, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Woo! Waste screen time! Yay! Waste screen malacas. Waste screen lengua malacas. What is this? What is this? Oh, I probably shouldn't be watching this on. I can't show you guys this. I just got sent the Valley a promo video. It looks dope. How long is this thing? Oh shit. Am I going to Indonesia for M4? That is not public information yet. I don't know, bro. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see. They're going to announce casters in like a week or two, I think. We'll see, guys. If I did know, I wouldn't be allowed to tell you. I can tell you that there are NA casters going. I don't know if it's me. We all know that Dave is going, but he's also kind of I don't know what the whole deal with Dave is exactly just yet. But it could be me, could be private, could be G, could be your auntie Gerald or something. I don't know. But yeah. Simon Bangabeen, what's up? Welcome to the show. How you doing today? Sorry guys, we're on a waiting screen right now. Waiting screen's Lang Malakas. Bull. There are NA casters going to Indo. I can tell you that much. You know for a fact Private Dancer is going to M4? Where did you come with this info? Where'd you get this information? Keel, if you go to Indo and M4, I'll take you to strip club. Hell yeah, bro. Sounds nice. Don't take me to like the girly boy, the boy girl strip club though. I know them Southeast Asia countries. Sometimes some weird stuff goes down in some of those places. So you got to take me to the normal one. The normal one. Listen, there are NA casters going. If I had the I can tell you this much. Everybody already knows. If I had the opportunity to go to M4, I would go. I would go in a heartbeat. If they had already asked me, if let's just say hypothetically they asked me, I would say yes, in a heartbeat. Indo Pride. Yeah, bro. Indo Pride. Mobazane's my friend. I don't know if we're acquaintances. We met in person at the NACT. I couldn't say like we're friends. We did chill. We sat a bunch of us all hung out and stuff after NACT. Went out and they had some drinks. I don't drink, but I went and hung out with them all and stuff while they were drinking and chilling and stuff. Valley has an emote now? Valley doesn't have an emote, does it? Do they? 2 minutes, 2 minutes, guys, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Two and a half minutes, 2.5 minutes. I think Dave. So like Dave just posted on his Instagram. He's flying over with all of them. So I think Dave is kind of going to be a coach for them. Assassin Dave. Blacklist color scheme is white and black, but what do cows drink though? What? All right, bro. I put you on timeout, and now you're back spamming again. Now I have to. Now I have to remove you. Now I have to remove you. Golly. Yeah, they must have heard us complaining last night and been like, oh, we need to put a timer up. If MPL was an NA, you would be a caster analysis. So you mean both in my mind. So like here's like some confusion, right? All the people, analysis, color, and play-by-play, they're all casters. Play-by-play is the guy like what Mirko does most of the time, where you talk during the team. I'll give you guys a quick breakdown on casting, right? This is like the base. Sometimes the wording changes a little bit depending on what country you're in. But like you essentially have like 3 different types of casters. Most of the time though, one caster can handle 2 different things, and I'll explain that in a second. So we have play-by-play, which is the guy who yells. It's the guy who talks during team fights essentially. That's really his only job, is to talk during team fights, and then when the analysis or the color wants him to also, like, they will go back and forth, like you hear Mirko and Arashi going, but the play-by-play's main job is to bring the hype during the team fights, right? And yell about what's going on. And then you have color and analysis. Color is essentially like the analysis, but it's more of like the color's job is more of to bring emotion, to bring comedic value, to bring the lore behind teams, to add color to the picture, to the story, right? To bring in that kind of added effect. It's not as much of nerding out or geeking out about items and why this team's winning or why this team's losing, but you're adding color in between the fights, right? Or even before the game, after game, you're talking about maybe backstories, whatever, right? You're bringing color to the match. And then you have the analysis, who breaks things down. And honestly, I feel pretty comfortable in any role. I think Mirko shines, though, as a play-by-play. Like, I think he really shines as a play-by-play. I think, like, there's, just like Leo. Like, Leo's a fucking great color caster. Leo's, like, a great everything caster, but, like, his color, like, a lot of people don't even catch it, but, like, he throws in, like, movie references and stuff, and, like, he'll use, like, all different types of stuff. Like, Leo's, like, godly when it comes to, like, color and stuff like that, and anchor and stuff like that. Like, gee, yeah. Cows drink water, man. They don't drink milk unless you're a baby cow. I personally like to do play-by-play and analysis. You also have the stutter caster. So most of the time we do a lot of two-man deaths here. So like color and analysis is normally the same thing. You kind of do both, and then you have your play-by-play. Private Dancer is the best caster ever. I would have to personally. You're talking. Oh God, my heart hurts, bro. You're allowed to have your favorite. Private Dancer is a great caster. The moment he joined season 2 of the moment he sent me a clip, he reached out to me during season 2 and he was like, hey, Exia, the streamer Exia actually connected us and he reached out to me and wanted to cast for the NASL. He sent me some clips. I brought him in. I said, hey, let's do a practice session together so I can kind of feel how you actually do in live. And we did a couple practice games. We casted together. That's how I normally like interview people for the NASL. And he was great. I told him, let's run it. And from there on, I think, Private's he's one of my favorite people to cast with. It's one of my favorite people to cast with. And like, he's someone that I can trust. There's a lot of, at least over in NA, there's not a big amount of good casters. So like, sometimes you get paired up with somebody that you're kind of carrying and it's tough. Like you guys may not notice it, but there's a lot of times where like it's a struggle sometimes casting with certain people. But like with Private, I can do whatever. Now, personally, Private comes in. Private. What great timing, bro. What great timing, bro. Oh, did someone tell Private I was talking about him? Speaking of the devil. Speak of the devil. That makes me feel warm inside. The fact that he just came in during my speech about him. Speak of the potato. Yo, this waiting screen ended. Like, what, 5 minutes ago, guys? This is what you call filling. I'm filling right now. I'm filling for the ISF. They should be thankful. They should be dropping some change in the pocket. Private, what are you doing right now, bro? Do you want to watch the game with me? Are you watching the game right now? He drops a heart and never speaks again. How dare he? Now I'm mad at Private. Screw you, Private. There's like, that's why we're just killing time right now, bro. There's like bro, last night I was so mad. Last night, Private. We waited like 2.5 hours for the Vietnam versus Cambodia game, and each game lasted like 10 minutes, bro. Each game lasted like 10 minutes. It was fucking ridiculous, man. It was pure insanity. I was like, I waited 3 hours for a 10-minute game. This is bullshit. Sing this. I don't know the sea anthem. I can sing the American anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early Lord was so proudly we hailed through the gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. There it is, guys. Shalom. Shalom, guys. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Sorry, everyone just turned down the volume like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? Are you in VC? No. If I could coach, which team would I choose? Like an American team? L anthem. Are we talking like any team? And I would pick an American team. I'm not gonna join if you're gonna keep singing. I'm not in. Which VC are you? Are you in a VC right now? Private? Nope. Here, I'll just join the NASL caster VC. Check. I'm in the NASL caster desk. Private stare, God level. Bro, everyone was saying that during the ACT. People in the chat were like, private staring into my soul right now. That man is pro at looking into a camera. Hello. Hello. We were talking about your eye camera, your eye contact to the camera, God levelness.
They kept telling me that, or they stressed it that one day. It's like, you guys need to start looking in the camera. And I'm like, I'm not going to let these motherfuckers ever tell me I looked away from the camera.
It's true, though. They're like, hey, you guys need to look in the camera more. It's like, okay. I still don't. I tried. I do it occasionally, but like when I get talking, there's just no way. When I get to talking, I'm like, nope, I'm all over the place. My hands are in the air. I'm fucking waving around like one of those air things.
I only keep your soul, though, meow. I've stolen everybody's, and I only keep yours. The other ones, they get discarded.
Did you watch the
dude,
first
I was just
match?
watching. Yeah, I did. You were already midway through it. And I'm like, I don't want to watch it midway through. I had to watch it from the beginning. I wanted to see how it went. And I was like, oh, man. I was pleasantly surprised.
Fucking Saykot with that knockup from that, like when Philippines was bringing it in, and Saykot on the
yeah, he saved them.
The Yuzong, he fucking carried them, bro. That play right there, he knocks up both of them, and they just got the 3-man wipe right there. That was like the huge turnaround, and from there it was just fucking sweet.
Yeah, and it's just the way he uses it too, because it's different. Like Yuzong hasn't been in the meta for a long time, and when he last was really in the meta, he was like a long distance, get to the back line, crush the squishies. And now I like the way that he kind of turned it around on how you play. It's almost like a mage, camp the bushes, wait for them to get close, and then come in with that petrify, and then use the black dragon out to chase the rest of them as well. It was really good. I was really interesting because I really wanted to see how they were going to utilize that Yuzong.
Yeah, at this point. I'm like, I'm questioning. I'm really questioning Blacklist right now. I'm like, oh, like I know they
wouldn't question them.
Yeah, it's true. Like they lose games in the front, but still, like, and I did not expect Indo to just come back that strong. Like they look good. They look good out there.
Yeah, they did, and I'm really excited because I don't know. I like how these drafts work. I like, and one thing I love to see is when picks can go in different places, and you really don't know who's playing what position until they lock in those emblems and those spells. You're like, oh nope, this is gonna be the roam. This is gonna be the jungler.
Oh yeah, bro. Even just that draft. Like, did you watch last night's games? The blowouts?
I only caught a few of them. I was so exhausted. So
I didn't stay up for
Dude,
the Argentina game. I really wanted to, but I saw the first.
were they blowouts? You said?
Yeah, it was like Namibia got completely crushed. Supposedly they're all like legends, bro. People were like looking up their IDs
Really?
and stuff. Yeah, they weren't even supposed. They weren't supposed to come. It was supposed to be like Nigeria or something. Same thing with Slovenia. Ukraine actually won, and they had like Team Navi players and stuff. But with all the stuff going on in Ukraine, I guess they weren't able to make it over or something.
They can't.
So
They
like,
wouldn't have Navi
was
players.
two-
Isn't Navi? Wasn't Navi? Am I dumb or wasn't Navi a Russian team?
they were they were the CIS team, which is like Russia. Yeah, they were the ones in M3.
How would you have Ukrainians in?
I don't know. This is just word on the street. I don't know how true it is, man. Hey, man, it's Europe, man. It's crazy. Maybe it's like, I mean, technically, it's just like East and West Coast. I'm sure, like, could be maybe some players. I don't think any of those events were in person. But either way,
wonder how
both
much
of
of
those
this-
teams were
that's
like
interesting.
runner-up teams. Both of those teams that came into this were like runner-up teams, and so
Into this
were bad.
thing?
yeah, the Namibia and the Slovenia were both.
Well, they
runner-up
probably
teams.
haven't played too much. I don't expect Ukraine to have played a lot either. I don't know where their camp is stationed either. It's interesting too, because like a lot of people are always like, "Oh, where's our invite? Where's North America, bro?" It's like especially before what was the other thing? The other event, is it MSC that people were calling about,
MSC, yeah.
questioning about too? Yeah, where's North America? I'm like, bro, isn't most of
It's
that done
the
online?
Southeast.
Do you really want to? Do you want to? You think the lag's awful here? Navi is Ukraine. They are Ukraine? Okay. I was confused. I have no idea how that works out. Dude, I love this look. I love this
Me
little
too.
summer vacation little vibe that they got going. The sun shining, little open
They got
Hawaiian shirts and
yep.
stuff.
Mirko's got like the extra button undone, really showing off the bare chest.
Yeah, I'm like,
Man's
man,
never had a
that
chin
opening
hair in
almost
his
down
life,
belly
bro.
button.
I couldn't legally do that. I'd have chest hair just flowing out. They would cancel me, bro. They would.
It's like this motherfucker's trying to smuggle in a bear.
Bro. But no, it's nice. It reminds me of like, this is something I kind of wish, I think like next year we should do some fun stuff like this. Like this is something like Dota and League do stuff like this sometimes in their big events. Like the casters will all like dress up a certain way, like tank tops and swim trunks, or like all have sunglasses, like do different things like that. That's just fun and it adds a dynamic, I like it.
Hmm. I like the little sponsorships there too, like
Up in the
cup of
top
noodles
right?
and
On the table.
it's just the mix of the different ones. It's like a drink, like a coconut drink, cup of noodles, and then bam, like a phone, like a big old
A
company.
lot of international
I wonder how
events,
big the
winning
Cup of
SEA
Noodles
Games,
place
winning
is.
the M3 World Championships.
All right, we're in,
This
boys.
lineup. But without further ado,
We're in.
we
Wait,
jump into
let me get to
the
yours,
draft
'cause I
for
think I'm a couple
game
seconds
number
behind.
I'm watching on
two.
Twitch.
Actually watching
Philippines
it.
now
Yeah,
on the
I was-
red side.
oh, you're
So
watching
there-
on
there
Twitch.
is a
Yeah, I'm
swap.
watching on Twitch.
Swanky.
There is a swap, but it seems like the
Just
bands are
because
not
last
too
night
different from
the
each other.
YouTube stream got really
Actually,
messed up and I had to switch
you
to
can see
Twitch,
here the
so I'm just
Fanny,
playing it safe
the
and staying on
Switch
Twitch
tits.
this time.
Benedetta as well,
Yeah,
as
switched
a
it.
What's the
It's
channel?
IESF_TV6.
coming in from the side of Indonesia, and Indonesia, on the other hand, wants to eliminate all these
Yes,
very annoying, very difficult.
Oh, I guess because the different
problems,
TVs
like
are
the
different
crowd
games. So
control,
it's like
like
they host it. What is
Benedetta.
this?
It
It's
can
like
be
they
so
host different
elusive.
games.
Yeah,
It's
it's
actually
Tekken,
also
Dota.
mechanical
It's
hero,
like
right?
imagine like,
That
you know, like
is
rock
the
concerts when they have a bunch of different
mechanical
stages and
powers
stuff and it's like a
that
Yeah.
festival.
can bring
It's like
to
that
the
just
table
for
all the
sport,
right heroes.
esports.
We'll see if they go.
So there's
Yeah.
like
for
7
the
different, there's
confirmed
PUBG,
picks again.
Tekken,
We saw
Dota,
earlier on,
Mobile Legends,
we did see
CSGO,
Soriano pick that
and I think
feature,
one other
his signature
game,
pick. He's known as the
and
Filipino
like
sniper
eFootball
ever
or
since
something.
he picked up
So,
that matrix
So
at
yeah, all of
M3.
those
We
games are
displayed
happening right now,
the
essentially like at the same
crazy
time, and you can go and
accuracy
watch
on
which
the
one
runner.
you want
Yeah.
during the
He
day
also
and
went
stuff.
on
and-
to get the finals MVP at M3. So whenever you see a Beatrix,
The Far's a band.
especially on this Filipino side, you just
That's a
expect them
bait.
to find a lot of success with it. And they did early on. They utilized the Beatrix really well by clearing out the waves faster than the Melissa, not taking those trades. And again,
Far's a band.
Are they gonna
that
rush
efficient
a,
macro
marksman
gameplay
here?
By rotating together as a team. The
I don't
Ube
know.
strat that we've
They
seen
need a,
so
I
many
think they
times
need a,
before
Philippines need to do
works up
something
against
different here.
Indonesia.
Something's open
He watched
here.
the replay,
What the
and
fuck
he
is
saw
open
Leo
that
Mort?
they had last
what
time?
happened.
Leo Mort,
What-
that's what it is.
led
Yeah,
up
Mord's
to
open.
that flank from
Dude, I'm kind of
Cyclops.
sad because
That
I
turned the
apparently
game
missed
around. It was Soriano, stole orange buff.
the notes here about how apparently Martis is countered, because that dude poops all over me in freaking rank.
Yeah.
Whenever he starts his oh my god, I forgot the mortal coil. Like, I'm just like, all right, well, we're going for a ride, boys and girls.
He's a beast right now.
And I don't know how these guys, what these guys do to counter him, that he's not a threat to them to even pick up.
The reason.
Yeah, it's
sole
definitely interesting,
reason, I
but that
believe, as to
Kaja,
how
though.
Indonesia were able to come back.
Kaja
Yeah, I thought it
roam
was
right now
nerfed
is
too.
Turning point, right?
Yeah,
Apparently
it did get
it's
to
kinda like
nerf,
how-
but it didn't
It's
look
kind
too
of like
bad.
how Akai was, where Akai isn't really terrible if you can use his stuff sparingly. The problem was before that everybody was able to spam his abilities, and I think that's the same thing right now for Kaja. Is they're a little bit more condensed on the abilities they can use, but he's still a menace.
Yeah, I mean, Kaja like used to be super popular. Like he has the kit to be good for certain things. So I think like the buff they gave him and then the slight nerf, he's just back, like you just said. Like he's back enough to be able to be viable again. Like,
Well, it's that passive. He's got I forgot what the hell it is, but it gives him hella defense now, and he's damn near impossible to kill, when especially a jungle
and he gets
too.
lifesteal and stuff off of his
Yeah,
skills. Like he's,
lifesteal and that freaking the little bit of root he gets is so annoying.
but is Philippines really gonna? Be, this is like what they did in fucking MPLI, bro. They just like they're drafting 2 games in a row. They're picking the same exact picks, and like I'm
I was
just
just about to
wondering.
say, they're like, no, that was a fluke. We got
Like
this.
this is exactly what happened in
Right off
MPLI
the bat,
against
you know,
Geek
we already
Fam, and I'm
know
just
that
like,
Barca is
oh,
just a
please
significant
give me something
pick
different,
for
guys.
in that mid lane, but Indonesia will
Is
go for the
Bane
same pick.
jungler
They
for
pick up
Blacklist? I don't think Bane
We'll
jungler
take
is
the
legit.
hero that
I
countered
try
that
it.
Beatrix
I
that
love
was
it,
able to
and I
give
love
the
playing
Beatrix
Bane, but I don't
much
think that's
so much
They used to run it. They used to run it back in the day, but
back in the day, but not now. He's too squishy, I think. And then you need to wait till to kind of late game for him to get to that point where he's really clearing shit quickly. Another Yuzong. So are we gonna counter that with something this time, or?
What do you
Oh,
counter?
fucking Eve! Gonna make me eat my shoe.
Eve's slow is back, bro. That 70% is like,
that he'll be out of the
it's a
fight.
lot, bro.
And to make things worse for him right now,
I think she may be having this showing again in M4.
Dude, I can't help but laugh every single time I ult on her. I'm like, oh, that's a cute little ult. Like, one day it'll eat all its little minions and grow up to be a real full-size ult again.
Very difficult for the Philippines to try and dive in towards the side of Indonesia as well. So the kiting game,
Bane has no place, man. Yeah, it's just he's a very situational. I feel like I've played well with him, but I know deep down it's not the character. It's the enemies I'm facing are just garbage that I can do well with Bane.
But like we mentioned,
Bro, they're really
Philippines
picking up the
don't really
Matilda
need to
again.
change their drafts. What they need to change, in our opinion, after the game,
I
after
guess.
we spoke about it a bit,
Like, they
is
did have the
how
game, but
they
I don't
took
know,
that
man.
game, how they executed their game plan.
I think
Because
they
it
feel
came
like
down
it
to
was a
that
fluke.
10-minute
Like
moment, that moment where Soriano did not
They just messed up.
Scott caught
Yeah.
them
that
off
moment
guard.
gave Indonesia a chance to turn the tide, and
Yeah,
this time, Philippines
yeah, if you're gonna run that,
need to
you're
be
gonna
more
have to, I
disciplined.
guess.
They need to stick with what works. Don't change the course of action by going for these team fights that are technically
And they're
are-
leaving
yeah,
Faramis open
literally
again
literally
for these guys to
unnecessary.
pick that
With
up.
this team composition, they can disengage
Well, this time they're
really
gonna ban
well.
out
They
the
can
Melissa.
siege
They're gonna
very
really
well.
hammer in
Yeah, I
on
just
this.
saw that.
Right now with the Melissa ban, Philippines are
Who
already
else
changing
outdoes
just a
Beatrix
little,
in the
just a
early
few
game?
things.
Are they going to
Maybe
go
Clint,
for
but that's
the
real
Claude.
short range. You don't want that.
In the previous game,
They're probably
Not
gonna
in
ban
the
the
early
Claude
game.
next.
They made sure
Claude,
that
yeah, not in the
Soriano
early game,
was
but
the
he
one
can. I
having
mean, he
a
can
great
like
lead.
dash around enough
But
to where he doesn't have to worry about
due
the
to that
sniper and
action,
can at least
Cyclops was
stalemate her.
able to actually be relatively
I feel
impactful
like
in
the
game,
range
despite
from
a very
Melissa
rough
was the
early game
biggest
as well.
problem.
So maybe I was thinking that
for,
they might just
Beatrix.
change
He can kite
their
so well.
area of focus.
Yeah.
In the
Now with
laning
the
phase,
ban
even
over
like
time here,
starve
it
if you
seems
want. You can
like
try to starve her
they're
out.
doing the same thing.
Is
I
there
guess the
something that
sniper
kills the
still
doll?
pressure.
Well,
No.
game number one,
There
they
should
banned out
be.
the
I
Leslie
feel like
and
that
the
would, but that would be like such a
Claude.
nerf.
Means with the Melissa ban, one
Yeah,
of those
because
heroes
I
will
saw
be
I saw the doll go out,
Leslie
and then I saw it just fall down, and I can't
are
remember
both
if
lethal
I
in
was
the
paying
hands of
attention,
Bronze,
and
right?
Melissa maybe just
And
got out of
looking at
range
how
of
he
it and
played
just
the
said.
lane,
"Bleh."
Maybe.
Honestly, I do feel like
But
Philippines
that shit, I
might
fucking
want to
hate that.
give
That's like one of the
Indonesia
biggest problems
the
with
Claude,
Melissa
ban the Leslie, right? Because
when I'm
Leslie
laning
will
against her, because I've been
create
trying to
more
pick
Such
up
a pain.
Beatrix
especially if Brands
she's got her
gets
new
to
skin
farm
coming out.
as he usually
I guess
does.
as long as you can use the
So,
sniper, you can
so
still make sure you're
good
last hitting your
at
minions.
playing it
You know what I'm
slow,
saying? Like you can
farming
still
to
make
get
sure you're
those
getting your
power
gold.
spikes.
Yeah.
And you just
Yeah,
gotta
I've
play far
actually-
back. You just gotta like deal with it in the beginning.
She's like my biggest problem with Beatrix is
Bro,
Melissa,
some
just
nice
'cause of her
bubble
range.
ASMR there.
Oh, I didn't realize it was-
All I hear is
I
go, go,
forgot
go,
I
go.
turned up my gain.
What exactly will be the solution, especially for that Eve? Not a lot of heroes can match that mid-range coming in, that long-range artillery and utility. So
Bro,
they might
if
just
Philippines
go the
lose this
opposite
right here,
direction and go for something aggressive, something that can
My
just
bracket
be a
predictions
big
are all
problem,
fucked up.
a big kill pressure, kill threat for that Eve. On the side of the Philippines, though, they go for that Claude ban instead. So less
How did you choose the rest of them?
that they would rather
Huh?
face, Mirko.
What do you mean?
Like for me, the only real ones I know
That's
is
something that I
Philippines,
personally
Indo,
don't agree
Malaysia.
with, right? I
Well, we know
expected them to
Argentina.
Um,
Argentina is
in the
S11.
later stages.
I did research on it all,
And
and I just kind of took my.
remembering that Philippines already have a taunt.
I felt. I mean, I knew that. I
It
knew
goes for
Argentina.
me,
I
it
knew.
goes
I knew S11 was definitely going to beat Slovenia because Slovenia was runner-up in their place. Like I just had a good feel. I was like, yo, like there's. I just. And I think Argentina. I think S11 is going to do pretty. I think S11 could surprise us and do good in M4. Honestly. Same with RQ Akira. I think they could be like dark horses.
Lock people down for the Claw to deal so much damage. And these
Like, I think-
RQ what? Oh, the other one. That
The
they
Brazil
get,
one, yeah. I think like they're already over there too, over in Indo right now, practicing.
A few things here now, hovering
I think like
over
those are two
the
teams we should keep our eyes on
Go to
when
the mid
M4
lane
comes for
into
sure.
the hands of Imam, and this will definitely
Sometimes
help them
stuff
because
really kind
Fearless
of
was
like,
also one of the reasons as to why they weren't able to melt the Indonesian members down.
I find so interesting how some countries can just be so dominant at some of this stuff, even though I don't feel like if you're that young and you're able to teach kids, like I don't feel like it's hard to really get to a pro level if they have the dedication. Like it's so odd to me that it's always like the same countries that are just so dominant and what they do that's so different from like South America, Europe.
Well, we are like, so I think there's like two things, right? Like I think Asian countries are already known, like even in schools and stuff, for being a lot more disciplined and, you know, like their teaching methods and stuff like that are already like, it's a lot more disciplined wise, right? And then secondly, like, I think a lot of those kind of like players can just like these people they can get a small salary and live off of it and play full time, to whereas like even in like Europe and stuff like that or here stuff they're just not able to, right?
Well, now considering that they
Well,
have
here I know Europe, yeah,
very
but South
vulnerable
America is kind of
backline
on the same
heroes, they
boat.
need something like
Yeah, that's
that
true.
to provide a
For
bit more
but I
heal,
do
cover
agree
for
with
the
maybe
team,
the
but
teaching
Philippines
methods. Maybe they
respond
like
with,
have a different
in the jungle
style of
for
teaching
Del
that they apply to
Rosario.
like the way
mentioned
that
that
they
he likes
apply
to go for some
mathematics to.
crazy
I know that's
picks
kind of like an
sometimes.
Asian
Valentina,
stereotype, but like they whatever
That's
they
true.
do to apply that to
Well, he's
people,
trying
they
to pull
probably
out the
apply it
Croc
to
in the
teaching
jungle
them
now
to absorb
here
these
in
games and the mechanics and
IESF.
stuff like that.
Last
Hold on,
time
hold
we
on.
saw
Is
it,
this a Grok jungle?
It was high.
It was high.
Grok
And
jungle?
This is a side lane
this is a
Grok.
very interesting situation here because earlier
I don't know. The red tree stayed on
Was
it.
it me or was there a random caster desk last game?
Bro, yes, we missed the beginning of the game, and we saw Mirko and him just talking about the game, and then out of nowhere, and then like, and you knew that, and then like a tech guy came on and like fixed something, and you knew that there was something up, and like, or the casters didn't even know because Mirko goes like dop, like under his breath to try to make sure he can say it right. I was laughing the whole chat. We were all laughing our asses off at it. It was
This time, Miyarashi will be predicting Indonesia to win to use the caster curse. to
It
get
is a Grok
the most
jungle.
damage.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
Incredible
spicy.
series of Indonesia
This is what I wanna
versus
see, get
Philippines
spicy.
once again as we jump into the land of dawn with Taz starting on the orange buff and Del Rosario doing the same on the opposite side.
Slow start for both these junglers. They are tankier junglers essentially. So they are going to be playing a lot more for utility. But
Both
I guess
of them
Taz
have
on
Demon
Akai
Slayer
can be
emblem.
a lot more aggressive. And just like that, you can see that the Philippines, they really enjoy using Villaluna to get a lot of information and just be a big nuisance. And you can see the response coming in from the
jungle
Indonesian
Grok.
players. The Philippines already dictating what the move
They
is
really
gonna
want
be.
that first turtle.
Both teams again just fighting
think
for that
he's-
mid control.
Grok's good at
So
securing
cryo,
objectives.
So necessary now.
Way
in this current
back,
meta. Both Taz
when
and
you could
Del
run like
Rosario
Retri
looking
on
to
multiple
go for
heroes
this
and
lethal
stuff,
Wanderer, but
people
doesn't
used
like
to run
Indonesia
tank
will have
Grok,
a
roam
bit
Grok, but
more
they
of
put
an
Retri on
advantage
him
with
just
the
for going in
faster
and stealing
wave clear in the mid
objectives.
lane. That's the Lethal Wanderer secured by Taz, getting him a bit more XP and
I
gold
mean,
to
he's
play with.
viable. I
So
want to
he'll
know
have
what they're
that
going to
power
go on
spike
him. Like, are you just
very
going to
early
go
on,
all
already at level 4?
As we
Well,
mentioned,
all
the
tank?
wave clear game
all
is now being a
all
lot more
physical
monitored,
damage
a lot
on
more
him
managed
to,
by the
and then
players
maybe
from
like
inside
what's it
Indonesia.
called,
They've suffered
radiant
from it
armor.
once, they are not
That'd be
trying
spicy.
to suffer the same fate again.
I think they just
Right
go
now,
bulky. I don't
there's
know.
moving
Maybe we'll
around,
see.
and
Maybe
it's
they pick up the bot and
before
then
the
just like
turtle
run
spawns,
tank
they
after
are
that.
relatively slow, but as I say that though,
Do you have enough? Do you have
There
enough?
go.
Oh!
Barrier with a wild charge. Psychos now going to
Get
be
the finish?
first blood over to
Oh,
Philippines.
nice
But look
slow.
at Taz. He's able to bring the members back in with a
I
heavy
really
spin.
need to
Del
learn
Rosario
Fredrin.
going to fall.
Ooh.
The jungler for the XP lane, and Dapda will be forced to flicker out of there. Villaluna a bit late on this rotation to match up against the Indonesian mid laners. But it is still just going to be a 1-for-1.
so 1-for-1. So both teams now holding their own, but this is where things get a bit hairy. The first turtle, where everyone has their ultimates, we have to see
here
who
comes
can
a slow,
actually
nice.
win the better team fight.
No ultimate for Del Rosario just now.
Have it
Taz
all
gonna go for
Philippines
it.
here.
Will be
Good pick.
able to secure the turtle with
Good
a
steal.
brilliant retribution. Dreams gets knocked up, but
Wow.
Philippines decide to back off. Now Dreams flickering forward,
Psychots.
gets the Divine Judgment onto Imam, who's able to flicker away. Psychots has the Black Dragon form, looking for it, just decides to zone
A
the
little thirsty,
Filipino
but
members here.
not too bad.
And backs
Okay.
off.
Back away, and we can take a look at how the changes have impacted this Faramis, right?
Endo looks
The
good though,
Cloud
man.
Altar was used in that fight, and with one
Yeah.
single spell, the rest of the team from Indonesia
It's
is
the
able to
usual
outgo
moment.
And they got the
the
Leslie.
It really isn't an all-win team fight
Leslie's
solution.
scary when
but
it gets
it
to
is
late
very
game, bro.
situationally used to
Yeah, but you
help
don't
save
you don't
members
really
from
get
big
to late
burst
game
damage.
like that. There's gonna be so much
Now it's a
harassment.
complete change from
I
game
don't know,
1.
bro.
Imam, though, going to be immobilized. That's the damage coming through. Whew.
They might not
Sniped
need
down
to get
by
to late
Brand,
game
but
if they can
kill
keep
will
up the
go
picks.
Yeah,
over to
honestly, like yeah, they're doing very well with it. Like
Sacrifice
there wasn't
with
even a
gold
factor
there
last
and
game
bottom
either.
side,
The
but will still be
marksman.
able to catch up down below to pick up that cannon minion.
With stronger laners on the hands of the Indonesian players, they are now able to actually match the aggression, the fights, the skirmishes from the members of the Philippines, and now you can see that the Kaja pick.
Weird,
is just
they
having a
and I hear
lot
them
more
mentioning
impact.
about
This is what they wanted to do in game number one,
the
but
M
macro
series
play
curse
coming
that
in from the
teams like they
Philippines was
win
able to
the
deny
M
that.
series and then they
That
do
won't be the
horrible the
case for
next
this
one.
game, though.
But this
Yeah.
is the
And now
first
this
team
becomes
that
a
I
contest of
remember
proactivity.
that has
Who
had
can
their
have,
entire
the higher
roster
work
and
rate,
coaches
the
Yeah,
more
that's true.
the same that they did
maneuvers,
before.
and
Which
And I
is
don't see them
weird, right?
mentioning that.
You'd think that if
Like,
you
it-
won
that-
M series, you'd want to
Why?
keep your
I
roster.
felt like
Yeah,
Leslie should have
yeah,
been more
exactly.
hero
Like, wouldn't you do
and
something that like
outright
keep them
Team
together and the
Philippines,
coach?
because you
Like
can see
the first, and I'm
on this
pretty
Leslie,
sure
sure, you're very
M1
vulnerable,
and
but
M2
both
had
were
the
really
same
good
winning
at actually
coach.
going at
He
duels
was the
up
coach for
against the Matrix.
Evos, and
I would
then they
actually say
dropped
in a
him for
1v1,
whatever fucking
Zayas?
reason. And
but
was it
Leslie
Zace
has
or
a
was
bit
it
of
like a
an edge.
name
Why?
like Ducky or
Because he
something
doesn't need to
crazy
target
like
any
that?
of
I
his
forgot.
spells. It's not a skill shot. Meanwhile,
I don't know,
for
Not
chat, help us
Zaze.
out.
No, but then he went to Bren, and then Bren won M2.
They have to be careful though, because as the blade
so-
of Whisper completed, it will be a big factor in the next fight. The turtle is
And I just remember because I was looking it up, and then it's like, oh, they have the same fucking coach. Oh, bye.
In the control game.
There we go.
Divine
Nice pull.
Judgment and the Petrify.
You're ahead of me.
Imam gonna be able to pop the cold altar.
Am I?
Taz against 3 members, still able to secure the turtle. Right now, Psychot jumps in with the Black Dragon form, zoning the backline away. Dapadap
Nice
gonna be
spin.
pinned down onto the wall with the heavy spin, and that's Hijume who picks up the killing spree.
I like that.
Everything going
Dap,
well
dap.
for Indonesia.
I thought it was Dada Pop.
Everything going wrong for Philippines in the early game of game 2.
They lose a member to the pickoff. They lose a turtle to the steal. So Indonesia is completely taking over and looking completely different. Is this a momentum thing?
Yeah,
We'll just
Ducky
have to
was
see.
the
Hijume
coach
with
for
the
Evo
ice cream
Singapore in
squad right
M1,
now will
not
ensure
Evos Legends.
that the Filipino members need to be a bit more careful, even more careful.
That's what the chat's
Well,
saying.
I
I think it
thought-
was Zay. I'm pretty sure it was
Getting
Zays who
caught up
coached
without
Evos
that slow
in.
as well.
I want to say it was Zays who
Brands
coached Evos in
has just been
M1,
farming
and he
up
still
the storm.
coaches Evos.
I
But I
really
could be
wanted to
wrong.
look at his items, right? It's a good steal
I have to
by
look it up.
Soriano, but he got full turret gold, clearing waves constantly.
What's the time on your
He
game
should
right
have
now?
more gold than Soriano here with the assist that he got as well.
5:39,
But here in the mid
40,
lane,
Alright,
the
you're only a
bottom
second
side,
ahead of me.
Del Rosario gonna be chained up again, and that's the pin down by the
Rosario?
heavy spin.
Wow.
Del Rosario gonna
Bro.
fall for the second time in this game. Dreams with another
much
divine
pick
judgment
pressure,
over the
man.
Imam, as that's the Nibiru's passion dealing no damage over to Taz, who jumps in again. Soriano zoned away, but the damage coming from Brands.
It is Zays. Zays? Wasn't there somebody else? And then who was the coach?
Too late once again. Team Philippines falling more and more behind as we go and progress into the game.
The Philippines are having very much trouble trying to manage distance because they're being slowed an insane amount. At any moment, it starts with the slow, and then it gets followed up with the Divine Judgment, with the heavy spin. So Indonesia's pick-off game is going exactly how they want it to. And right now, they also
Who's
have
the
the
coach for
advantage when it
Bren
comes to range,
Esports?
and also when it comes to that late game. They have
Somebody
that
was on
artillery
their
with
team.
the
It's
real
weird.
manipulation,
Man, I
and they
need
also
Zays to
have
come back to
the
Facebook.
Leslie
Give me a
that can
tier
throw
list.
2 damage, up to 2K.
He's on
And single
Instagram
hit.
too.
And the
He
late
posts
game
his tier list on
Soriano will have
Instagram
a
as
lot
well
of issues
sometimes.
trying to
Yeah, but
get
he hasn't
any
in a
impact
while,
done in the
like
middle
fucking
of a big
forever.
team fight.
I think he's butthurt right now, bro. He didn't make it to playoffs.
Yeah, I know.
He's having a hard year, bro.
From Philippines, but they need to be able to utilize that crazy engage from the Wild Charge, and right now, it just doesn't feel like they are going to be able to. Taz there going for the turtle. That's going to be the real world manipulation that was popped into for Soriano to flicker out. They baited out the Cold
big
Ultra,
re-engage.
and they baited out Villaluna into the other side of the wall. Mid lane turret going to be sieged down. Brands looking just to poke.
Really
One thing
interesting.
Blacklist
It's
does
the-
good.
But
You're
it's a
good. Go.
disengage by both teams.
that they're using
Still,
Yuzong
a
to bait
small
out the
victory
cult
for
altar.
Indonesia with that
He dives
tunnel.
in real deep,
Look
makes
at
sure that
how
cult
much-
altar goes
how
off, and
much
then
movement,
swings
how
back
much of a
around.
reaction you can see
Go
from
ahead.
the Filipino
I think
players
they're
whenever
Philippines,
Psychots
but
is
they
on
do
the
do
map,
good at like
whenever he
just
makes an appearance.
defense,
He
right?
wasn't
Like
even
even right now, they're at a
bothering. The
3K
Black Dragon from initially,
deficit, and they're
everybody
just like
was walking backwards.
they're
You can see
good
that
at just
of that engage
continuing to
coming
defend their
through. And when
towers
you're
and
so
really
focused on
dragging
that,
out.
you are
You
not
know,
looking
they're
at Taz
just
with a heavy spin.
a lot of
You are
times when
not
teams
looking at
fall
Indonesia's
behind like this, it
waiting
just
for that
starts to
divine
snowball, and they're good at
What I
kind of
wanna
keeping
look
that
at
at
is
bay.
definitely the items here for Brands, because I wonder how much gold he's actually gone this game. So far, he has been left untouched to free farm. He's doing so much damage. That's going to be the flicker over to Divine Judgment as well to
crazy.
find Del Rosario. The
They
true
should have banned that
damage does
Kaja.
its work. Brands picks up the kill. Dapadap trying to look for a re-engage now, but only taunting Taz. Look at the poke.
yeah, I really
look
feel
down
like
by
Braz
Brands.
is
He's
doing
gonna be in the
nothing.
midst of it all right now as
On
he's
this
only members
fucking-
away.
It'll come, it'll come,
Here with
it'll come.
Psychots from
Psychots.
Psychots with a petrified to find Soriano.
They're gonna
and
finish
the
this before she
Furious
even comes
dive
online.
to
Oh,
get
now she got
Ivan
one.
Low under the tier 1. Gunned down by Brands. It's a 2-0 trade for Indonesia.
Unreal execution coming in from Indonesia right now.
That's
We thought
it,
that
bro. I
Cyclops
think that's
was the
it.
main
8-1.
distraction.
2-0,
He was the one
Indonesia?
coming in from behind.
Question
You
mark?
barely notice it until it's way, way too late. Let's take a look at that replay right
Look
now.
at Psychots
The
here.
fight was breaking up.
Kaza,
There's a lot of
Or
action
Kaza.
back and forth, and Psychots out of nowhere.
Again.
The tower doesn't even matter because it's way too low.
He does
Indonesia
so
able
good.
to
He did it in the
actually
last
push
game too towards the end. Just so
into a
good at
very
coming into that back
uncomfortable
line at the
position.
right time.
And now, with all the advantages when it
He
comes
just
to
flanks
crowd
around
control,
every
when it comes to
time.
damage, they are looking at a cruising victory in game number 2.
This is insane.
Unreal.
That's the word you can use
Mirko.
for it, right? So
This
much
is
doubt for
insane.
this Indonesian team after they qualified to represent Indonesia with only a week to prepare right after qualifying. Still able to play super well. And now they're rotating towards that
Wow.
top side. Taz soloing that lore. Del Rosario caught no one
Oh, Kaja
there
wanted
to
it.
help
Oh,
him
no.
out.
Oh,
Has to use
God.
the wild charge defensively and will lose out on a lot of HP. Brands
Re-engage?
They
still
think they realized a
is
little
able to
late.
get
They're
out.
like,
Have
yeah,
a
this is a
flicker.
trap,
Gonna go in
boys.
for another
Let's
re-engage
back up.
here. Just to poke down onto the frontliners. And you can see
And even
that
there though,
true
but like
damage
Philippines just
crossing.
has to be so careful because
I
every
really
time they
wonder
try
what
to
the
dive
items
in or
are
re-engage
looking
or
like
like
right
trap
now,
them,
because the
like
damage
Dreams is there.
pretty
He's
unreal
ready with that divine
already
judgment.
in
He's like, yeah,
9
come on back in.
for a Leslie.
Come in here.
It comes to the true damage,
Like-
and when you're concerned about the true damage, you can actually feel the burn coming in as
Look at
well. Look at the items, as you mentioned. The Windtalker, the Endless Battle as
Vil
well,
Luna can't
allows
I
you
mean,
to get
Venus
so
can't
much
dive. None
more
of them
burst
can
than
like go
initially.
in.
And after that, the Berserker's Fury allows him to dish out a healthy amount of DPS. On the other hand, you can see the Yeve, right? Hijumi with the glowing wand. All
They're
these
getting
tanky
so much
members
out of
are
this Lord
taking
push, too.
percentage HP damage whenever he's
8K gold
dishing
lead.
out these spells, and they are absolutely
Jesus.
spammable.
Yeah.
And the siege game is dangerous. for
Luna
Philippines.
going to be caught in that real world manipulation. Imam as well zoned away. The wave manipulation from Indonesia.
Don't
recall,
absolutely
recall,
phenomenal,
please.
as they are going to be able to use the Lord down below to pick up a turret.
Is this gonna be
With
GG's?
Psychots zoning the other members away with a Black Dragon form as
Oh.
well. That's base turret number 1 taken down. Top side pushing in, but Indonesia will decide to just play it slow. Clear
I need
out
a
the mid
gold
lane
check or
and
an item
reset.
check.
They have an absolute
It's
advantage
Where's
crazy
Philippines
because
at?
I see this and I get
Having the game,
worried
having
because
the less
I'm
game
not
means
sure
that
if
you will not
I
have to go
recall
and
seeing
force
this
those
type of
fights because there's no other way
grouping
for
from the
Philippines
valley.
to dish back that kind of damage.
What do you mean?
Soriano is the only solution they have.
Like
But at this point,
just
the only option you have-
it's
if
like
you
they
don't have
run
a single
drills of
option,
how they
it
go through
becomes very
lanes and
easy
stuff
for
like
your
that
Yeah,
together
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
adjust to that.
And I
But
remember when I watched the
seems
valley,
like they are not
I don't
willing to
feel like I
completely
see that
concede
type of
control
grouping. I
just
feel like
yet.
it's kind of
They need to be very
scattered and
careful, though,
they kind of
because
come
the flank
together
game-
because they're
the
good
flank game is just
at
so
some
on
point.
from
I don't
Indonesia
know.
right now.
They're
Like,
definitely
it's
like
just-
the
it's
Valley
just
is
certain
definitely
moments.
free balling it, and so is they're just kind of like they do it kind of, but it's more like instinct or just like they don't have
Yeah,
drills
exactly,
for
instinct.
it, you know.
Very similar
And
flanking
it's
position
that's
here.
what they've always been lacking. That's what, oh wait a second, big dive, Dream.
Right to Divine Judgment onto the best possible
GG's.
target. Soriano's out. Dapadap has to flicker out, but
Psychot.
Psychot chases him down with a passive. Dapadap still surviving here. Only one member taken down, but that might
Who did he
just
pull?
be
Was that
the
Frederer he
member
pulled?
that Indonesia
That was the
needs
wrong-
to pick up some more
I don't-
base.
I don't think it really
That
mattered.
high ground control is no longer available.
No, it might have been
for
Soriano.
Dapadap trying to go in for some damage right there, but it's actually big petrified.
Is it?
from
Big
the
petrified.
above. He's going to be taken down. The
That
wild
is
charge
sweet.
in desperation. Villaluna in the back has to back off. It's an absolutely insane game. and an
Soriano
insane
trying to Beer's
performance
pass
from
through. Nope.
Indonesia as they
GG's,
knock
2-0.
Philippines down to the lower brackets.
How? What? Oh my! We have no words left right now. How was that possible? That is insane from Indonesia. The awareness to know where are the members from the Philippines, who to target in the middle of everything against a team.
Bro,
as
Yeah,
big
what's
as
what's
hilarious
Indonesia.
about
Federer.
this? What's hilarious about this
Was able to
is
find
like literally the
Soriano,
past 2
and then
days, every
afterwards, Psychots
all the
denying
PH
cult
fans
altar
have
by
been
going
inside the
with
live
that
IESF
petrified
chat
Furious Dive
dropping
combo.
the number
Everything is
7,
just
which I
going
didn't know
so
what it
smoothly
meant, but
for
what it
them.
means is I
It
guess
doesn't
it's been
make
happening in
sense.
MPL
How
too.
is
Like
this
Evos
possible?
got 7th place, they didn't make the playoffs, so like it's been
sometimes
like
you
this
ask
like
these questions,
trash
and
talking thing. People drop
even I
7s
don't
in the
know.
chat.
How to answer
You know
that
all the
question.
Indo
They're
fans
real
right now are
trickers,
just
but
fucking
what
hype.
a performance by an Indonesian team that was doubted. That
Absolutely
was hated.
doubted.
That was
71K people watching the
was
live stream
not
right now.
trusted.
There's
Nobody-
61K people.
or just a few people trusted this roster, and they definitely
On
sent a
Twitch?
statement to
No,
everybody,
on
especially the
YouTube.
haters, that they're here for the trophy. They're not here just to
On
participate.
Twitch,
They're
they get
here
about the
to
same numbers,
conquer.
maybe about 800
So
more
far,
right now
up
than the
against a ton
Wild
of
Rift
favorites.
one. And I
Yeah.
already know I see a stark difference in the
We're gonna
chat
take a look at the
than the
replay
Wild
first,
Rift
though, as
one,
to
which
how-
was fucking crickets.
What happened, Arashi?
Like,
Yeah, they get like
2,000
20, yeah.
views and nobody
2,000.
talking.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Weird.
And yeah, weird
Strange.
how that works.
But for the most part, it's
All the
pretty
Blacklist
similar.
fans are
So
like, they went to the
Indonesia beat
bottom
Indonesia,
bracket on
and I really dare
purpose.
say that for the Philippines, the competition
Just like
really is
M3.
they only have a Grok.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we definitely
They
can't
can
count
affect
Philippines
it.
out
Of
yet.
course,
They're
they
known
can
for
go,
this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
The utility game from Indonesia, the range they can abuse is just insane, man.
Bro.
The Yeef pick, call me biased because I'm a Yeef player, but I think it's an absolutely strong hero at
Psychots
this
looks
point.
good,
I
man.
feel like
The
that.
utility is just so.
I feel like
good.
that's a good.
Right now, with the increase in the
Yeah,
snow
you're gonna
amount,
definitely have to
even
maybe
with the
take that
ice
away
cream
from
farm,
him.
You see that the Philippines
I don't know
That
what else he
and
plays.
that Kaja, bro.
And with the
Yeah.
Kaja, with the Akai,
It's
there's
just too much
so
pick
many
potential,
tools
and
available,
I think it
we
just
talk
works
about it a
really
lot.
well
You
against the
cannot
way
be
that
one-dimensional.
Blacklist
When you
play.
go
Like
up
they're
against
always
these
grouped
top-tier
up and
teams,
stuff,
they
and
will
they're more of
adjust
like
to
a
your
we want to
single
run into you type of
tool the
team
trade
in our
and
group,
maneuver around
and
it. Soriano
Indonesia just picked
felt
that apart.
all of that completely, man. Everyone is out for him, and he is constantly getting pressured, getting picked off again.
My
and
thing
again.
is the CC. There was no
My
real
goodness,
CC to
this
stop
final fight
Kaja
by
when he came
Dreams.
in.
His name is Reams, but this game he is the Filipino.
And that used to be like the
nightmare.
biggest problem. I feel like sometimes these
What a
characters come
performance
back
with Divine Judgment with
back
2
rounds like
games
full
on
circle
the
because like
Kaja.
people
First
forgot
game,
how to play against
we
them.
questioned that Kaja,
And then
bro.
it takes
Wasn't
them
really
like
able
until
to
like
do
the whole
much
season to be
early
like, oh
on, but
yeah,
this game
CC.
certainly showed
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
why
I remember what that
this
is.
a good pick.
yeah, I remember. Because like, I mean that was the problem with him before, and that's why he had such an issue is because he would go. First of all, his range got hella nerfed. That he has to be like all up on top of you to grab you with his divine judgment, and so every single time he would go in after that, he would just get fucking stunned. But they don't really have any CC on their team for that.
And Taz, can we just give Taz a bit more appreciation?
So now we gotta wait
He
3
did
hours
not
for the next
lose
games.
a single red
It
tree
looks
battle
like.
up against a world champion. Up
Who do we
against
got
the
next?
Filipino champions. That's
Namibia
Rosario
versus
Wise from the
freaking
Philippines.
Slovenia?
Like you mentioned,
No,
Rashi,
we're not
this
waiting for
guy's
that,
the main man
guys.
here. The utility
I mean, it
is
might be
actually-
it might be an even
Take
game.
it all. Hijume was a perfect
Might not be
lead
bad.
in
Might not be
this
like a complete
Yes,
domination.
doing all utility and providing that extra bit of catch or enabling
This
for the
poor
rest of the
NPH.
engage. So it's
I don't know.
about team
I feel like
engage, and
what
it's
is what
so
do they even
difficult
win
to kill
here?
it.
What is
Clear
this?
spotlight, though,
100K.
it will be Dreams on that card here.
man.
Only a
First
single
place
death,
gets
despite
50K.
being one of the more
Second
aggressive
gets
members
30, I
from
think,
the
and third
side
gets
of
20,
Indonesia.
something like
And when
that.
your engage tools are
I think it's
this
kind of
solid,
crazy
are
that they
this
had
dynamic,
Philippines
you don't really have to do much.
versus
All you have to do is just follow
Indonesia
up
as the
at right
first
time and the
I
right
know.
moment.
We were talking about that earlier. I
The
was like,
first round.
sussy,
Just set up
sussy.
for success.
That's it. Well, I honestly, because I'm like, why would you do that? Well, it honestly makes sense because you have you
at
have
least
them
one
at the
good game.
beginning. Well, no, not even just that, but like, because like, well, my assumption is that those two are going to make it in the end, no matter where you put them. But if you do it this way, you have them in the beginning, and you have them at you have the greatest matches in the beginning and the end
Yeah.
rounds of this, I guess.
I don't
That's
know.
just-
Todak is
interesting.
playing for Malaysia. They looked pretty good.
None of the main carries have a death.
I put my top four as Philippines, Indo, Malaysia, and Argentina.
Right? Same pattern. The
I think
Argentina,
Todak.
I would love to see them in the.
I definitely think they make it a top four. I think they I think they beat Vietnam. I think they beat Slovenia and Namibia for sure. Vietnam could be trouble for them.
Slovenia.
You know, Yugoslavia. It's right next to Yugoslavia and Bratislava.
Bratislava.
I don't even know if that's a real place.
It's right next
Sounds
to,
good, though.
Chukudama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Leslie was so good. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to throw it over to our host to take it over right here from the caster desk. Let's see what he has to say.
I always wonder why they extend this around so long. That little awkward hanging up
The hands. And now they're back on screen. Like, yeah, we're still here. This guy. This guy.
Oh my god.
I like this guy's hype, but I just wish he didn't read his cards as much. He's doing good here.
Well, the one thing is for a lot of this stuff too is these guys English is their second language.
That's
so
true.
it's
That's
probably
actually, you know
hard.
what? That's a good point.
So he probably has like little translations, little hyphens of how to say it correctly.
I didn't think about that because I was thinking, I'm like, because
Yeah.
during his intro, he was like looking at his cards the whole time, and I'm like, bro, this is your only job. You couldn't memorize you couldn't memorize like, and I get it if you gotta look at them for certain things here, but like the whole time he was looking. But that actually makes sense. If English isn't his first language, I could get that. Blacklist don't want $50K, bro. Blacklist wants. Listen, Blacklist, the company, they want that $50K. There's no excuses here. There's no fucking excuses here. I think they really. I don't know what the deal is. They need to do something. They need to change something up. They need to figure something out because they are not looking too hot. And I don't just like. It's not. I think it's from like it's the drafts too, like draft and gameplay. I just feel like from MPLI to now, I just feel like those are. I was hoping that MPLI was just kind of like, yo, you guys learned your lesson there. Maybe it was a fluke, whatever. Who knows? But I was hoping that like something different would come here. And now it's like I see you guys now, and I'm like, ooh, if you guys keep this up, M4 is not looking too hot.
For who? Oh,
for Blacklist, man. They just seem like even.
I think that they. I don't know. I don't know how they look at some of these things, like especially because they chose basically the same draft. That to me is
That's
kind
what's
of.
so
I
weird.
feel like that's just they're slogging it. They're not trying to fucking throw out all of the things that they want to do. They're gonna try this against it, and then they're gonna try it again, making minor adjustments to it. And maybe when they come back at the and they meet these guys again, they're gonna have like they're gonna be trying something really different. Because I feel like all these other teams, they're gonna be able to beat on skill alone, like skill gaps alone. It doesn't matter if they pick the fucking a goddamn Vexana or something
Yeah,
in the lane.
Vexana,
They're
Mia,
gonna be able to get out of them.
and you know,
fucking what's
what's
G's
the worst team you
favorite
could come up with right now? All right, guys, drop the worst possible team that you can think of, and we'll go over it.
Venus Matilda alt is useless in the second game.
Yeah, I feel like the Venus Matilda,
Which is-
like that Matilda. I just
feel like
that's
that-
4 games in a row from MPLI to now. Venus hasn't played anything different. It's been Matilda 4 games in a row from MPLI to now. I'm like, why don't you give her something different?
Can you lower down Potato? Am I really loud?
Maybe lower him down, like down below, like under my desk, or like
this.
like bass. Yeah. Hello.
Hello, is this better? Blacklist is more focused on their new Dota 2 team. Yeah, but that's the thing is that Blacklist.
What does that have to do with
doesn't
Blacklist,
just
though? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't, like Blacklist. It's not like
The
this
company
isn't a
manager is going to come
significant-
in and hype them up or anything. Like they still have the same coach. They still have. It's not like funding is going to change the way they play or anything. Like.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
the thing is that they still have a decent. It's still a significant amount of money for them in the Philippines. Like this is a significant amount of money. So like it's not like they wouldn't be focused on stuff over here just because they have a Dota team. And Dota isn't that mostly dominated by
Korea?
Is it Korea?
No, there's actually some good PH. So like I watched. What did I watch not too long ago? True Sight documentary. They do like a True Sight for each world tournament. The year that a PH team was in finals and they lost to, it was like one of the best True Sights, honestly. It's hype. Those are good
50K is
documentaries.
2.5 million pesos. Yeah, like
That's
it's
a whole
like an
lot of
absurd amount of
pesos.
money for them. Yeah.
But
My
so yeah, there's some good PH
the
teams.
one I
and-
said was a pro player over here. He's already in the Philippines right now, trying to play Mobile Legends.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see how that fucking works out. He says he's dating. I didn't believe him. He said he was dating a new girl. She's Filipino and he's gonna be moving out there. I'm like, you got you a sugar mama, or
Yes.
are you gonna be missing a liver the next time I talk to you?
Are you sure it's a girl?
Dota is dominated by Europe? No way, is it?
Europe is, Europe is actually Dota's like huge in Europe. It is true. You guys
I must be
remember way
thinking of
back
League
in
of
the
Legends?
yeah, League's big.
League
in
of
Korea.
Legends didn't
You have,
Faker.
like,
He
Faker,
still
yeah.
plays, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think he just lost Worlds actually.
Yeah,
He got
he did.
runner up. Bro, are you watching this right now? The Marchers?
Yeah.
What is this?
What was I gonna say? Oh, that looks cool.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
what was I gonna say?
Outdoor esports events scare me.
Why?
Because it's hot. It's like we're a bunch of fucking nerds. We don't want to be outside, bro. Put us in a nice air-conditioned, badass venue. I was watching something where the guy was talking about, I was like, yeah, there was this it was like a YouTube video on this big outdoor esports events where I think it was XQC was talking about it. They had a big event outside. Like even the players were playing outside and all the PCs were like frying or some shit. And like, and they were like, and then our side, our team, we're on the side where the sun is all in our eyes and we're trying to play and the sun's fucking glaring in our eyes and shit. It was fucking hilarious.
I forgot what fucking video it was. It was Asmon. You know who that is? Asmongold.
Asmongold,
He's,
yeah. I know
World
Asmongold.
Warcraft streamer.
Mhm.
When he was dating this fucking like Twitter model or Instagram model or something for a while, and she was doing one of her her little live Instagram things, and she was walking outside of the mansion that they lived in, and you see him following behind her, and it's the funniest thing because she's just talking, and in the background you see him go out, and the sun hits him, and he starts fumbling around, like dazed and confused.
Aspen Gold's funny. He's a funny guy. For some reason I watched a couple of his videos on YouTube, and I don't even like follow his stream or like really like I don't watch any Warcraft content, but for some reason I watch a lot of Aspen Gold videos occasionally when I'm driving.
Where is? I'm trying. Is that Tundra Esports? Is that right then?
What are you looking up? Dota stuff?
I'm looking at the who won their worlds champion is Tundra Esports. Who the fuck are they? Venue, but I don't know who this team is.
Are you on Wikipedia? Wikipedia has all that
Wikipedia,
shit,
actually.
bro. Wikipedia, that's what you gotta do, bro. Wikipedia is all the gamer stuff. My personal bracket, I had PH as the win here, and they lost. But I can take an L. I can take an L like a man when it comes to predictions. It happens all the time. So far, I'm 3 out of 4 right now.
It's either not
Exactly.
like it's gonna be really
I love it. I love when everybody
time.
comes in and they're like, so what? How about that prediction, bro? It's like, yeah, I got it wrong. I'm not a Mobile Legends genius. I know, it's sad. So sad.
Sometimes you just gotta spin the dial.
Who's Pulisic?
You're like,
What's Pulisic? Are you saying my face looks like a disease or a person?
Where is this?
Christian Pulisic. Oh, he's a football player.
Football. Your face looked like Pulisic. Now I want to know what Pulisic is. I'll let you know.
It's a football player. I looked it up.
It's a small moose's behind.
It's a small mooses. Your face looked like Pulisic.
Christian Pulisic is an American professional soccer player.
All right, so it's not a horse's behind. Good to know. Does Trex get hose? I mean, I have a daughter, so no. I mean, I flirt occasionally, but that's about as far as it goes. So no hose. No hose for Trex.
Ho.
Trex get ho. Trex come to PH. I don't know, bro. I heard the traffic's horrible.
Oh man, you ever been to Asia?
Mm-mm. I've never been out of the
Dude,
country other than Canada.
I went to Thailand when I used to do Muay Thai camp over there, and in my first time over there, I was just baffled at the amount and the disregard for like traffic is just nothing but like it's like a river of fucking scooters and like maybe 1 or 2 fucking cars roaming around there, and you have to, and like there's no stoplights or signs, they're just roaming through, and you got to find your way to try to cross the fucking street against these dudes. I'm like, holy shit.
I had somebody tell me a story
too, because I took a dive on a scooter once, and like they parted like the Red Sea around my fucking fallen American
They're used to
ass.
it.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking American. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Go around, go around. Hell yeah. Oh. All right, guys. Are we waiting? What's the call, guys? Or what are we doing? I don't think we're waiting, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have to do a pre presentation for Grace and all of them. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, same, bro, same. Where's Did Ben post that yet? Let's see. Thought he was gonna slide. Announcements.
I had what's her name redo her stuff, Xena, just because her music was overtaking her voice.
Okay.
A bit, and so she just did it with the music really lowered.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best, but I might really need to redo my music, honestly.
Yours is fine, dude. Your voice comes out loud and clear.
Does it?
Hers is just because her mic wasn't close to her while she was talking.
Did you see Nami's?
Oh yeah,
With
I
the
love
anime
hers. Hers
stuff?
adorable.
That was cool. But still, even though it was a different way to go into it, you could tell like she put time into it. Like she put all of our pictures over the stuff and everything, and like has the phone and it says NASL's calling or whatever. Like all those little things. It was good. She even matched your voice up with the one line. It's like, what are you doing here? I was like, hell yeah.
Our shocked faces. What is he
cool.
talking about? Lower ranks. Can you do a Franco impression, Potato? I don't do it. What?
Get over here.
That's fucking Scorpion. You awful.
Shut up.
Awful.
Shut up. They don't know. It's like the same thing. Play game tricks.
Know what fucking game that is? Battle of Guardians. That
I
sounds
don't know.
so
Let's look it up.
generic.
Is it a phone game? Is it a mobile game?
Battle of Guardians.
Hey man, gotta get the sponsors in.
Now.
Maybe we should reach out to them. This stream is sponsored by Battles of Guardians. You can get 3,700 pulls right now.
Are you looking? What do they say for the other one? Are you looking for an innovative and blah 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 experience?
You know what the ads I love the most? And they're definitely like whoever came up with this idea was just so genius. The the ads where you see someone, it's like the little like guy shooting the arrows or something, but they're playing the game horribly. And you're like, why are you playing it like that? Like it's odd, like you messed that up on purpose, and it just makes you want to play it so you can do it better. And it's like whoever it'll be like the ads where like they just play it wrong on purpose, so they make this stupid play, and you're just like,
but they completely miss like a winning like X, and it's
like
I could have done that better.
It's like whoever came up with that marketing strategy, fucking genius, because it gets me every time. I think I've at least downloaded 2 of those games just to be like, this is how you fucking do it, assholes.
Probably not even the same game.
And exactly, half the time it's not.
PES, go open your Wikipedia.
What's PES?
I don't know.
No, I know that PH, they play Dota. If you get a chance, watch here, I'll send you the link. True. It's a good watch. The True Sight documentary is a good watch. Which one? Is this one it? Not the 2021 finals. Nope, it's this one. True Sight TI-19. This is a really good watch. Because this team was like the super underdog team. And like, even the coach, like for Dota TI-19 finals, it was just a really good, like, it's actually a really long documentary. It's like an hour and a half, but they get like in depth into like the teams talking and like the coach and like what does the coach say, man? It's like a lot, and it's something that I take home with me, like, and stuff. It's something I've been like telling teams in NA. He's like before the games or like after the game or like before the first match. He's like, all right, guys, just one game at a time, man. And he's like, we win it just one game at a time. We don't fucking, we're not worried. Let's have fun. One game at a time. Da 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 da. And like, it's just a lot of stuff. It was here. Where's my Discord? Yeah, if you ever have some dead time, give it a watch.
True Sight. Interesting. My girl loves Dota.
She may have already watched it then if she's because like the True Sight, and like they do a really good, like, for like an esports like finals documentary like that, like they do a really good job. Like it's not just like fucking an esports highlight reel or anything like that. Like it feels like, like I'm actually watching a documentary on it. It's good.
Oh, they're probably already on the road, aren't they? These fuckers. The Valley, they're probably already on their way over there.
Yeah, they're flying. Dave posted a picture on Instagram of them all at the airport. So he is. It's official. He's going. He's going with them as a coach, which I don't really understand. Well, like I knew it was happening, but I still just didn't, like I've known that, but I don't understand. Like, he's not going to be able to be on like, is he just going to help them before? Because like he's already announced, right? Like he's announced that he's casting, so like he's not going to be able to cast and coach them at the same time, you know? That was the only thing I was confused about. Like I have nothing against him.
Some conversations about how that it's not optimum, and but I don't like, it's still very new, so it's like I don't know. Nobody's really enforcing things and enforcing certain standards for it. So I mean,
We'll see what happens, I guess.
he's gonna, yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I don't know how that works with all of that. But like I was talking about before, I'm like I understand him wanting to be the coach and
Yeah.
to do that, but it can kind of once it comes up and you're trying to get a region interested in this, it's going to become a question of what type of support are these guys going to get if it has the appearance that one team is getting, whether it's true or not, an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What appears to be an advantage.
That
that's what they
doesn't
have to be
completely
careful.
stress me out. Like for me, it's more. I think it's for me. It's just more like I don't know. It feels like a conflict of interest. Like it was the same thing whenever like when I used to like tell always like, you know, you got to kind of pick one eventually. You can't play and cast. You know, like I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. Like I said, like he can't be. It's just not physically possible to literally be on the casting desk and to coach them during the draft. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is for me personally, I feel like it's actually lesser for Wheezy than it is.
Oh yeah,
for
definitely
Gabe,
lesser. But I'm just that was just like my point. It was just a point of like
exactly.
you can't do both. You physically can't do both at the same time. You know?
Well, it's not physically. It's just if you should or shouldn't, or how that even works. It blurs the line, and it's not, even if we're talking about the most altruistic person in the fucking world, it doesn't matter if you are going to be honest. It's perception and how that things can kind of all it takes is somebody to cry wolf, or somebody loses to the valley and has and can rile support behind them saying that there's something that happened, and you just don't want to put your organization or something into a situation like that. You know, it's I don't know. It's they got a plan. They're going to get things together. So hopefully every and I'm sure this has probably been covered with them. They're being careful with it. It's our first time with having something so big, and
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure that after this, they're going to start looking at that type of stuff. Right now, I don't really. We're like, my problem is when I look at this stuff, I kind of look at it in the future and how that would be, but we're not in the future. We're at this right now, and it's just the Valley, and it's just him with it. And I'm sure that as we get into the future, these things are going to be addressed, and there's going to be probably a little bit better procedures in place to kind of make sure that this stuff is separate, so that there doesn't become any type of look at that. We're PH didn't pick a lot of meta heroes. Leslie, Carmilla, and Jungle. Carmilla was banned the second draft. Edward played Joy astoundingly. Joy is banned as well. You can't even play.
Yeah, Joy's not allowed.
Why?
Because it hasn't been 2 weeks.
Is she broken?
No, it hasn't been 2
it really
weeks.
hasn't.
I don't think so.
And Venus was once a top glow
up. Or maybe
player.
it has, but maybe they already made the call or something. Like just like MPL, or we did it too. Like when new heroes come out, sometimes you set a time limit until they can drop. So I'm guessing Bali just made the call of we're not letting Joy in.
Yeah, and as far as those other ones, there's actually kind of a decent excuse for that. First of all, Leslie's decent, but she's not great. There's a lot of better picks than her. Carmilla was banned in the second draft. Joy is not allowed to be played, and Kaja was picked up early by Indonesia. And from the draft, it looks like the Philippines like to keep their roam kind of at the back end. They want that roam there to help in case they need to counter something. So like, I mean, I just feel like it possibly came from being outdrafted as well. which I've seen happen to them when it's like one of those first
Mhm.
engagements with somebody, and I feel like that's usually what I see. It's hard. You get a lot of people like it's hard to kind of judge a team when you see them do nothing but excel and win when they take those losses, and people are just like, oh man, it's so weird to see this. Like, yeah, it's because they always win. So
Yeah,
you
that's
never really
true.
get to see them down, and they bounce back so fucking hard. And that's one of the scariest things, is to kind of lose to them and then have to face them again, because like I would rather lose to them and somebody else face them,
Yeah.
just because like I feel like every single time you face them, you're running a bigger risk. That I feel like them as a whole, not just their players, but their coaches and everything, are
Yeah.
just so good that the more you face them, eventually you're going to get to a point where you're not going to be able to win anything against them, because their coaches are going to know too much about you. They're going to have studied too hard, and they're going to have just counters for every single thing that you can throw out.
Hell yeah. Someone said PB the channel, and they're actually true. The channel gamed because last night or like 2 days ago, the ESI YouTube channel or whatever only had like 7K subscribers or something like that. They gained 100,000 subscribers in one night, essentially, because of the Philippines and because of that game right there. It's fucking nuts,
Bro, both Indo and Philippines are fighting in the comment. This has been something that has always made me laugh. I'm like, because it to me, when I first came into gaming, and like I understand national pride, but when they're like, yeah, Filipinos just beat the North America, I'm like, oh, were you on the team? They're like, no. I'm like, why the fuck do I give a shit? Like, neither was I. Okay. How does that make you better? You're not on the team.
My girl said that the other day. We were driving. She was like, you know what I hate? Sports fans that are like, man, we took a hard loss today. Man, the Rays really just lost. We took a hard loss today in the football playoffs. And I'm like, bro, she's like, are you a player for the Rays now? You're a Buccaneers player, huh? You play professional NFL football, huh? It's like she's like it's like their fucking life, bro. And it's like listen.
Oh my god! I knew
like
somebody like that in the military. I knew somebody like that in the military. We used to joke because he was the most forgetful motherfucker in the world. Like, dude, I just told you to fucking lock up all the Humvees before we leave tonight. You can tell me who started for the like 1982 fucking Dolphins, but you can't remember to fucking lock the goddamn Humvees. And we just joke at him so hard because he was such a fucking like football nerd, and that's all he would ever talk about. But like everything else, he was so forgetful for it. Football fans are like America's, like, I think those are our crazies when it comes to them. Those are our like hooligans for soccer. We just don't get as crazy, which is actually kind of funny, as soccer hooligans get like in Europe and stuff like that.
3 minutes. They actually made this one shorter. Are they gonna hook me into this Namibia versus Vietnam
like they are
game?
hiding their strat again? See, I don't even know. I would love to say I've seen through my experience in gaming, from like 2016, every single time I've thought about, oh man, this is a 5-head strat, or these guys just absolutely gave up, or like, what the fuck were they thinking by picking this? Like in Vainglory, there was one of our top teams, TSM for North America, got absolutely dominated by a Korean team in Worlds, and we were all just starstruck because at the end, the last game, they picked something that was just garbage. It's like picking a Vexana, that like you just never see. It was such a like a really stupid move. Like, why would you pick that? It was, I forgot what character it was. It was this little plant dude that like sprouted seeds, and it's like you never see him because he was just so stupid. He was like a gimmick, and you're like, and I remember talking with their Rome about it afterward. I'm like, bro, why did you guys do that? They're like, let me tell you. We did some scrims with these guys, and they absolutely blew us out of the water with that character. We have no idea how, but we got so scared that they were going to embarrass us even more by picking it.
Way to ban it.
Pick it for just, they didn't want to waste a ban, but they didn't want them to have it, so they picked it. I'm like, oh my god. It is just like, and that's been my experience with a lot of these things. You always think it's like these stupid, like they're either fucking up or there's these 5-head strats, and sometimes they just get outdrafted. They just lose. Like that first game, Blacklist was doing great, but they got freaking caught. They were all over the front of that base, pushing on them. Nobody checked that side bush that Yuzong was in. Yeah, they got caught, and they got caught slipping. And then I think the second draft, I don't know if there was stubbornness or nerves.
No, like I think it is a good point. Like they could still pull some things out of their pocket, but I think like that's what I was hoping they were going to do in game 2, because like it's true, like they do that. Like Blacklist will just come in with like a completely different set of picks, and you're just like, whoa, like and they make it work. And I think they were kind of doing that with the Grok jungle. It didn't really work that well, but like yeah, it definitely needs something different. What would you? Here's a question, Private. You win M4. What skin do you want? What hero skin do you want? If you were a player and you won M4 and you could pick any skin for any hero.
That's usually based on, for me, if I was on the winning team.
Yeah, if you were on the winning team.
If I was on the winning team and I was the reason we won, and that's and it was my decision for
a potato
what hero
skin for Bane.
What would it be?
Instead of sharks flowing through, it'd be potatoes crashing through the
like
waves.
Lao Yi.
Lao Yi
is my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. Lao Yi, hell yeah.
I think all of her skins, I feel like for some reason, every single time an artist gets like, hey, you're going to do a Lao Yi skin, I feel like they just fucking like, great, I've been waiting for this. And they go all out with these gorgeous skins on her. And I would love to see her get a, what do you call it, skin?
Like a collector or something?
Trex?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Cyclops. You know what? No, I want Cyclops.
That's what I'm saying. I want something cool. Like, I want something different, Cyclops. But, like, I mean, if it was, like, the hero I have the most plays on, it'd be Khalid. But, like, and Khalid doesn't have any cool skins. And I feel like you could do so much with him.
Khalid?
Yeah. And he needs, like, a cool Goku skin where he flies on a Nimbus cloud instead of his sand. That would be dope. And then he, like, jumps into the air. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I think a cool Ruby skin would be cool. I've never really lost hope on it. I think all of her skins always come out looking nice. Anything that's not like fucking. I think like the Estes skin. I thought that was so cool because like, actually no, Estes does have a bunch of skins, but like still, it wasn't like just like your typical like fucking Leslie or Mia skin. You know, like.
Like if it was on my most played characters, it would be either Granger or Cyclops, and Granger far outweighs. Like I came here and I one-tricked because I was so, like I told you, like I joined Mobile Legends because 2 other games had failed. So I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna show you how easy this fucking game is. Granger all the way. Like fucking skimmed my ass like in 2 weeks to fucking Mythic. Just Granger. Only Granger. Sometimes I was using a rival. Sometimes I was using Sprint. I was just doing dumb shit to get to the Granger. And I think I racked up like almost 3,000 games on him, like for no reason, the most of any character I have.
Bro, Cyclops is a potato with little potatoes spinning around him,
I
throwing
Cyclops
spuds at
too. He's
people.
so
Imagine
so stupid. Yeah,
just floating through the air, a little potato. I would love it. I'd fucking. But that's actually like a solid pick. I feel like Cyclops, because he's not like I think that would be like just a cool hero to put like a really badass fucking
not a lot of people play
on
him or use him, and I don't think that they would like that. Granger possibly, just because there's a lot of people like that. I think the next one's going to be what? Well, not the next one, but the M4 skin is going to be the pre one. Like the Roger skin is going to be the Beatrix one. Yeah, which I'm kind of tired of people with guns getting them. Like I want a different hero. Like I was really happy about the.
Has everyone been a gun skin? It's been Roger, Beatrix, Clint.
The Raj run, and I have
Clint was before that.
Was he?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was Clint. No, it was Clint. I have it. It's the M2 skin, the M2 Clint skin.
Yep.
What was
Clint,
M1?
Roger, and then Beatrix, and they always kind of look the same. They kind of like, it's just, I'm kind of like
fucking gay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Mootin, don't ban me. Don't cancel me. No, I don't know. I never used that skin on Clint, and I play Clint, and I never used that skin. I've been going hard on the painted red badminton skin. Been going hard on that skin, bro.
If you have to choose, do you want an NA Tim to win N4? Well, of course.
Yeah,
Why
what do you
would
mean?
why wouldn't we?
Huh?
Nah, I think
Nah.
we've had too much success lately.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
We don't need it. Fuck NA. You're going down the
Why
valley,
wouldn't
last
we?
place.
I think her like Lolita would be a unique one. I just want different ones. Like Aldous was one once, and then they've just it's been all these people with guns. I would love something different. Lolita's different. She's got a hammer. She stands differently.
That would be cool.
That's
Dope. And then when she hits the ground, M4 shows on it. Like, you could even make that thing be like a dope-ass mobile. Like, it looks almost like you could definitely turn that into the logo for M4. And when she hits the ground, the M4 logo's on the ground. That'd be dope.
Who do you think will be the M4 skin after, like, for the winning team?
I don't know. If, who would, like, let's say the Valley one? Who would they pick, bro? Like, if Zane had a choice, would he go YSS and just keep it classy? Or would he pick something different? Give chicken or Yuzong. Yuzong would be cool for chicken or something. A fucking Yuzong M4 skin would be dope.
He also does. It's not. I think chickens would be. What's that dude's name? The mage dude, mage assassin, weird fucking
Gusun?
dude, and he plays in the XP. No, in the XP lane.
Oh.
It's Julian.
Julian, yeah, his Julian's clean.
For
They have a couple.
Zane-
I feel like that's this is one of the things that I think the Valley. Like, all right, now we're talking about the fucking Valley, but like the fact that like Chicken can play so many heroes in the XP lane now, and then like a Julian pick is just so flexible for them, right? Like you have Hoon who can play it, you have Chicken who can play it. Same thing with like just a lot of different heroes. A lot of them can swap around and shit. Zane will pick YSS. True.
I think he might get Roger too. He likes Roger.
Yeah.
I think he flows really well on some of those. People he doesn't like assassin players. He loves to play marksman. And people, because of that, people kind of like shit on his mechanical ability. But Zane has some of the fastest hands I've ever fucking seen. And it's really apparent. It was really apparent to me when he used to play Claude jungle, because not only you can't just aim and teleport on Claude, you have to aim, throw your ability out, and then teleport to that ability. And just watching some of the micro plays he would make against people to be able to do that shit so fast at the second, like it was just amazing to watch. And other heroes like that, like fucking Roger, where you can bounce back and forth from the wolf from the wolf transformation back to the human one to negate damage, to get out of the way, to go over walls and stuff like that. Like he's absolutely stupid. Like even though they got beat in one of those matches against Blacklist when he was playing Roger, just how sick he was doing on that Roger, like you were just watching it and you would be like, yeah, any other fucking Roger player would have been dead 10 minutes ago, but he's diving in and outside of these fucking walls and they're working to try to get these fucking kills on him.
I need to see something. Where are my notifications? I don't have any. Oh, they're there. All right. I had to make sure Harper wasn't going crazy. She was sick today. Ow.
Oof.
Yeah. We went out to this fucking. She started getting hot like later in the day, but like we went out to this like it was supposed to be a boat parade, like a Christmas boat parade, and it was a total fucking mess. We waited there for like an hour, and like we're in this like harbor, and like the boats are all parading around in the bay, and they're supposed to like come into the harbor, but like none of them came into the fucking harbor. And there's like they got like bleachers set up. It almost looks like this restaurant just set it up to pull people in to get sales up, but really like like it was like an hour. It was a mess. And then by the time boats finally started coming, we're like, we're out of here. We gotta go. Harper's fucking not feeling great, and yeah, it was tons of fun. I had a decent hot dog though.
A decent hot dog, singular.
I had two.
Was possibly the greatest hot dog I have ever eaten in my life.
A little mustard, a little
wrote
ketchup.
My journal about it.
I did.
A little bit of relish.
Yeah, that was it. Just sweet relish.
Dude, the looks that people in Chicago give you if you want to put ketchup on your hot dog, like you.
I can go for just mustard. Is mustard allowed?
Yes, mustard, not ketchup though.
Not ketchup.
That's
All
just for
right. Good
fries.
to know. Good to know.
You Nancy.
Ketchup's for fucking fries. It's the only thing it's fucking viable for, all right?
Yes, meow. When is the next match?
It says it's been saying it's coming up for the past 10 minutes. The timer went to 0 a while ago. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder what they're. Well, I guess they do have a lot of teams to manage back there.
Yeah, it seems like they've had a few.
I'm trying to sit here. I'm trying to sit here. I was gonna be all fucking like dumb about it. Like, well, I mean, when we threw our NA live event, we didn't have this many problems.
We've had our moments.
Ours was probably a fraction of the size of what they're putting on together. Well, not just that, but they got other games too. Not
when
just
you have a minimal production,
that's actually crazy.
It's a lot easier
because it's not just a production for a game with tons of teams there. It is a production for tons of teams for
and
tons
like 7
of
different games. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
they have like
insane.
7. They probably have like 15 production teams running simultaneously, just because like they have one for each game, and then they have ones for stuff like this where they do like interviews and stuff, and then probably like all different other stuff. And it's also because it's like a festival, they have so many other things probably going on, like vendors and all types of shit and security. It's definitely a huge event. But I don't care. Fucking get it together, yo. Look at these guys eating behind. I'm watching around. These guys in their bathing suits just walking behind the camera, eating their hot dogs. I love it. It does seem cool. I would go to something like this, I guess. Wonder how much it costs for like tickets to this type of thing.
I don't think the tickets are the problem. It's the flight
to
there.
Bali, yeah.
Yeah,
True.
Like $8K.
Thin crust pizza or deep dish? Neither. Pan pizza? Some ham tossed pizza? I don't really like thin crust, but I don't really like deep dish either, not gonna lie. I'm more just like a classic hand tossed.
Chicago deep dish, not y'all's other whatever the fuck you call those deep dish. It's just a thicker pizza. It's like pizza but thicker. That's not a deep dish. That's just more,
not like 3 inches of dough and some sauce on top. Like they take like a brownie. They take like a brownie pan and they.
Like I remember trying to explain a Chicago deep dish to pizza, and then I showed them a picture. They're like, "That's just basically an upside down pizza." You put the sauce on top. I'm like, "Yeah, it's so good."
What do I pineapple and ham ? Do you get down with pineapple and ham? Private?
Yeah, but not on these types of pizzas. On shitty
not
pizza.
Yeah, exactly. On some slutty shitty pizza. That's what I like to do.
Some slutty Domino's. Ooh, girl, you know I like it.
Yeah. I had a dude describe pizza like that like about a month ago. He was sitting at the bar while I was working, and he was talking to the bartender. We were having a conversation about pizza. He's like, yeah, there's this spot off Central. I forget the name of it, but he's like, there's this spot off Central Ave, and they just serve a really greasy, slutty piece of pizza. And I was like, I love that description, bro. I was like, I love that so much. I'm stealing that.
Jesus.
Ben posted his Twitch stats. Let's see if he posted his fucking thing. That's what we really want to see. Not yet. Wait, is he trash talk? Is that new? I think that's new. I'm downloading it. Oh, yep, this is him. There he is. All right, he posted it.
Cool.
Ben came in. I'm not going to watch it on live stream, but I'll watch it later. Doesn't sound like it has any music, so maybe we'll add some background music to it. That was also something I was like I get it if everyone's busy. Like literally everyone, like just record the 1 minute video and like it takes. I can spend 5 minutes adding some background music to it, you know, and like matching the voice levels.
It wasn't for a lot of people, fucking, especially the girls. Luna.
They're a bit more
Xena
self-conscious,
and,
so they have to
Yeah.
take 20
Xena
takes.
was fine with it. She was all right. Luna puts off a nice face, but she gets real shy around the camera when she has to do stuff like that. And they get like with Kukman, she was driving me crazy. I adore her, but we were working on it, and she's like the tiniest flaw in it. She's like, "Let's do it over." I'm like, "Girl, we are on version 11 right now. Like, let's wrap this shit up.
Wrap it up,
And,
yo.
well, yeah, what was it? Because
I'm gonna
one
gobble
of
them all up
she
like
called-
cookies.
She's like, yeah, she's like, I'm the cookie monster. I'm gonna gobble up all your cookies. And she's like, my friend says that sounds sexual. I'm like, what? She's like, I want to take it out. I'm like, come on.
It was perfect. It was perfect, Kook.
It was.
You ruined it.
My friend says it sounds sexual. I'm like, how?
Who cares? Sell it. Sell it. You guys can't know what we're talking about. Well, I guess Private's already leaked it. We have some we have an event coming up. We have an event coming up, guys. A big charity event. We can tell you that, right? Or how much have you already said, Private? Have you pretty much said what it is?
On my stream, yes.
All right.
But I think we have like very separate circles for communities.
We have
I
a
don't think it really matters.
we have a 1v1 charity event coming up soon. That's about as much. We'll have some promo. We'll have some actual promotions coming out shortly. And you'll get some more teasers and stuff. But just know, in December, NASL, me, Private, Wheezy, G, and the rest of the NASL team, Ritz and stuff, have been putting together a big event. Private's been kind of helming it. And it's honestly like, bro, all the videos that are coming, like 2 days ago, when I think when you shared the video you did, that you finished or that you're finishing up, I was just sitting there thinking like, bro, I'm probably more excited about this event and like just hyped for this event than I was for some of the NASLs and stuff. Like it just it seems it's coming together really well, and it seems like it's a lot of fun. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. So yeah. That's about as much as I can release right now. We'll have like full
honestly,
info on it soon.
You guys just have to wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like I think by tomorrow, we'll have full info, and you guys will be able to. You're gonna hear all about it. We gotta get a few more things we're waiting on.
But like you're never gonna expect it. That's what I can say. You're not gonna expect like we're really it's different. It's totally different. It's like there's a whole theme and stuff. It's fucking really cool. It's really fun. We got 12 content creators involved in it. Everyone is putting some stuff into it. It is really cool. It's not just your typical 1v1
it's
tournament.
not going to be like any other 1v1 tournament you've
ever watched.
Because there's
I love that. I fucking love that.
Yeah, because I actually want people to expect a normal 1v1, because if you do, you're going to be so surprised by the amount of effort that's going into this. It's actually kind of silly and stupid how much effort is there on that side. That's what I find so funny about it. And that was the goal, is to make
It's not your mama's 1v1 tournament. This isn't your mom. I love it. It's like, but for real, it's literally going to be like nothing you guys have probably ever watched before. So it's cool. I think that's like such a pitch right there, right? That's fucking, I love it.
Unless you're going to a company and they're like, still, what is it, bro?
Just wait. You just fucking wait.
But guys, once it hits your lips, it's so good.
Bro, still with the coming up screen. The fuck, Bali.
Bruh.
I'm blaming the country. What the fuck, ISF? Not Bali. Honestly, I didn't know Kookman. When I just saw Kookman's name, I thought it was a guy, and I even I had conversations with Kookman about the video, because I was like, hey, if you need any help,
I just want to let you know.
I had no idea, and then when I saw the video and stuff, I was like, oh shit, Kookman's a girl.
Holler at this bitch. She's actually here in Chicago,
6,
too.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, so all we're missing is Pika. And I don't know, man. We might need to find, because Pika also can't play day one now. He's saying he has to work day one. So like we will talk about it tomorrow and figure out what we want to do.
Yep. I thought Meow was a guy for a while.
Meowba's not a guy?
I don't even remember if there was a point that why did I?
Wait, Meowba's a
become
guy?
convinced?
A girl?
Pretty sure.
Meowba, are you a girl? Are you? How do I word this?
Are you girl?
Dude,
Are you girl? You have.
Are you a girl? And if you say yes, my next question is, are you someone who just identifies as a girl?
Bobs and vagina? Isn't that what?
Were you born a woman? I'm gonna get canceled for this. But I don't know. Am I? All right, now we're playing games. Now we're fucking playing games. Anyways, girl or dude? Girl or dude?
Dude or dudette?
I'm gonna send you a little note that has a checkbox. I'm gonna need you to send it back. All right?
I'm gonna put one in the middle. Maybe. Do you like me? Yes or no? I
Yo,
talked to you in voice chat. I think that's why. If she talked to me in voice chat, I'm like, oh.
All right, so she's actually a girl.
Okay.
Or she would,
Or is
yeah.
she? Or maybe I've been paid to
fuck with my head.
she came into my voice. She's like, "Yo, private, I need you to do me a favor here. Just tell Trex that I'm this female, all right?" And I'm like, "Yo, no problem. You just go ahead and Venmo me."
We're gonna go fuck with Trex tonight, all right?
Yeah. I identify as a woo. Man.
I identify as a woo.
A woo.
Just a woo. Nor man, nor woman, just woo. Oh, bro, honestly though, but the PUBG stage is dope because you have like 20 teams in PUBG or whatever, and like you have like all these 4-man teams all on the stage and stuff. It looks really cool. All in like staircase fashion. Oh, Meowba used to stream. Let's go look at Meowba's streams. Meowba Gaming. You shouldn't have said that, because now we're going to put you on blast. Meowba V Gaming. Found you. Did you just stream Minecraft?
Blech.
What was that, bro?
Oh no, she's actually got
hating
decent
on Minecraft?
videos like normal.
I like your thumbnails.
My girl loved a Minecraft, and we tried to get into it together. So I tried to look up videos about how to do certain stuff in Minecraft, and it is the stereotype for YouTube videos and trying to appeal to kids. Hey guys, what's going on? Weird noises going on around a boing, bing, boing, quack. And it's like, I'm going to talk to you guys today about a tutorial. Bing, boing, more sounds. And I'm just like, oh my God. 20 minutes later, after like this giant intro, all right, guys, what you're going to want to do? I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, I can't.
Who else? You know what other creators are like that? Clash of Clans. Or no,
Oh, really?
what's it called? The ones, I actually play it still. Clash Royale. There's like all the Tribe Gaming guys that we did that star event for.
Wow.
They're all fucking super like, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about the best deck you can have in 2022 and what's been upsetting the ladder.
You know what it is? It's not even the energy. I love energy. It's the forced awkwardness when they start mumbling or skipping over words, and they're like, "Oh, guys, we're gonna talk today about shoes, not shoes. I meant houses, of course. Why would I say shoes? Like shit like that fucking drives me up a wall, and I just want to start uppercutting people, just like running through a fucking room. Like I hate that forced like trying to be like random and cute and bleh. Okay, I'm gonna go over this with Grace.
Wait, we can hear.
So, cobblestone.
All right, she's a girl. Miaba's a girl. She's making
All the
cobblestone.
wooden stuff, right?
I have a wooden stuff, right?
Maybe it's just like a very young boy.
like those
Yeah, there you go.
like the young boys who play girl characters from cartoons and stuff.
I'm getting myself motion sickness. Well, Meowga
She's giving herself
ran to
motion
the good
sickness.
thing, kind of.
Motion
Is it
sickness?
really
What the fuck
motion
is that?
Come on.
Motion
Minecraft
sickness.
This
is
is
a
Meowba,
very
guys. Go
fun,
subscribe.
especially when you play online with friends on.
Do you still do content? Because I see some Mobile Legends videos on there. I didn't realize you did so much. Oh, this is 7 months ago. What happened 7 months ago?
Go subscribe, guys. Even though she said she doesn't do anything much anymore.
I like these videos. Yeah, I do like these thumbnails too.
Yeah, the little speech bubble ones.
Yeah.
They're cool. Where?
I might steal that. I'm going to steal that from you. Eventually, when I start doing YouTube videos. 2 years from now.
I've been doing them the past like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I've seen you. You've really kicked it in the high gear.
I've been fucking cranking on, bro.
Yeah,
the IESF ones did good, man. I had one's about to hit like 10K. I've gained like 300 subs in the past like week.
My thing is I need to look. I'm looking up stuff for Premiere. I need to get my stuff figured out so that I can just do that without having to spend hours in Premiere, like to do videos without having to spend hours in Premiere.
I mean, you could do simple stuff like those videos I did,
Dude,
bro. I didn't put a lot of time on. Like I literally all I did was like I made sure I made sure I did it in one take, so I didn't have to do any cuts. Like I'll wake up at like 9 a.m. I'll wake up at like 8 a.m. or some shit. Take Harper to work, and I have to take Harper to school, and I have to be at work at like 11:45, and I'll just like do a one take video in 15 minutes, and then I'll just trim off the front wherever I was at, and I'll trim off the back if I messed anything up in the back, and I'll have a thumbnail ready and post it, bro. Just like post it. And like eventually I want to put more time into the videos and make them a bit better, higher quality, but like even that simple stuff, just like doing like so this or a bracket prediction or something like that, bro. It's pretty. But I know you can be like particular about stuff, so.
Oh yeah, that's my problem, and that's what I need to learn about, because like I get fucking stupid. I'm like, this sound is slightly off by a half a nanosecond. Scrap the entire thing.
Oh dang, do it again.
All right, I gotta take this call, dude.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me, guys. Good luck with the rest of the matches when you're watching. All right, bye, guys.
Have a good one, bud. All right, guys. It's just me and y'all now. Just me and y'all. It's quiet now. It's so quiet. So quiet. $139 people just listening to us bullshit. Bro, that's still the coming up screen. Still, guys. Still. Yes, still. It's crazy, huh? Still, bro. It's pure insanity. Pure insanity, yo. Look, guys, I'm in the video. Oh, at least you're not waiting by your. Now I'm waiting by yourself. Now I'm waiting by myself. Oh, I'm waiting with you guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, all alone again. No matter what I'm going through. Is this even? Was this like? Are these games even gonna be worth the wait? Let's be honest here, guys. Let's be real. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. You guys want to watch me play Magic the Gathering? Some MTG? Play some brawls? Play some brawls? Again, very nice camera placement. Thank you. My phone's about to die. I don't have a charger in here. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no. Wonder what G's doing. What's G doing right now? I know he was like working all night last night. Is G streaming? Sayak, thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, thank you. Salamat po. Adele or Ed Sheeran? Ed Sheeran, bro. The man's a god. Come on. The man's a god, bro. Dude's a beast. No questions asked. Dude's a beast. What can we watch? What can we watch while we're waiting? MLBB funny moments? Someone give me a video to watch. You want to do some try not to laugh challenges? Am I a Sasuke fan? Not really. I think Sasuke is way overrated, honestly. If you want to talk anime, we can talk anime. Sasuke is probably one of the most overrated characters in Naruto. Let's be honest here. Let's be fucking real, guys. He was a whiny baby through all of Naruto, and then he was a whiny baby through all of Naruto Shippuden until the end. My whole clan died. I'm gonna kill my brother. And like that was reasonable, right? Like that's reasonable, right? Like I get it, bro. You're an angry, angst teenager whose whole family died and whole clan died, and like we make sense there. And then he betrays everybody, and you're kind of like, it's just the way that he does it all and stuff, and like some of his lines, and you're just like, huh. But the real thing, the thing that ruined Sasuke's character for me, honestly, I think, is after he figures out that Itachi is not a bad guy, and Toby, aka Obito, like tries to like flip it around on him and stuff. He's like, now I'm gonna destroy the Leaf Village, and it's like, bro, like shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Stop, man. Like there's like you. Well, that makes no like it just makes no like that was one of the parts in Naruto where I was like it just makes no sense to the plot line. Like and Sasuke's not dumb. Like Sasuke's got a huge IQ. Yes, he's probably one of the most emotionally driven characters, but like what like where like you can understand when people do things like in some shows and movies and stuff. Like if a character's like, I turned into a villain because you killed my best friend. But the thing is my best friend, all they wanted was peace, right? Like I have a best friend or a brother who does things just to save the Leaf Village, right? But now because now you're gonna destroy the Leaf Village because you think that they set up your brother. Like, come on, you're not that dumb. Like, you're not a dumb character. Like, that whole thing just didn't make... I hated that. And it made me not like Sasuke. It just made me not like him that much. Yeah, we're getting murdered by these bots, yo. Yeah, I'm watching Chainsaw Man. I already read the manga. I'm up to date on the manga right now. Nice to meet you, big boy. What's up, T-Rex Lie? Can I speak Indonesian? No, no la. But Chainsaw Man's dope. Honestly, some of my favorite characters in Naruto are probably like I don't speak Indonesia. I'm sorry, T-Rex. It's so weird calling someone T-Rex because my name is T-Rex. It's crazy. But Shikamaru's dope. Great character development. Great character overall. Not like overpowered. I feel like all of his fights that he won, he earned. Like he's probably one of my favorite characters in Naruto, Shikamaru. All right, here we go. Here we go. Brian Ferron. Does he speak English though? Oh no no no! I don't want to watch this. It's not even a Mobile Legends video. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can't understand this. I can't even understand this. 10 plus 19, 29, bro. What do you mean? Come on. I'm sorry, T-Rex. It's okay. Ian Kuriwan. What's up, bro? Sorry if I'm murdering your name. I'm sorry. Iham. Chainsaw Man is gold, though. Back to Chainsaw Man. If any of you guys read the manga at all, I'm kind of upset that that they're making more chapters. I'm worried they're just doing it because it was so popular when like they already just had this perfect series. Like they already had a perfect ending, everything about it was great and golden. And now I'm like, you're continuing it and it already doesn't really, I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. Like you just had such a great story that started and ended and it had a great ending and now you're like just pulling more at it and I don't know, man. No sub for Brian Ferron videos, sorry. I don't speak Indonesian. SPJEXE. SPJEXE. MLBB funny moments. Here we go, guys. Let's see what you gave me, bro. Let's see what you give me. Better not be no garbage. Hi, Lee. Where are my flies? What's up? Vive Mark. Right now, we're just waiting for the next game, bro. We're waiting for the next game. So we're watching funny videos, I guess. Oh. That's real. That's also real. I feel that.
Need backup. Huh? Oh, shit. Here we go again.
We gotta turn this down a little bit. Ready, go. Is he outplaying? Oh, what an outplay. Good job. Oh, the wall. That's disgusting. That's upsetting. No.
Nope.
I'm coming for you! Hey, chill, chill! Help me! Help me! Sing, 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 sing! Yes, 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 yes.
Can you say hello to my friend ASEP? What's up, ASEP? Hello.
Hey, what happened?
Something about people getting slapped is entertaining. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's so gross. Try to speak some Indonesian. Teach me. Teach me Indonesian.
Hold on, stop. Nope.
How do I say, how do I, like, just say hello? Like, how do I say, like, how would you say, like, what's up? Like, hey, what's up, man? So, if I go to M4, I gotta know how to say hi to people. Or, like, good morning. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Oh, my God. Don't you hate when that happens? Like, on a serious tip right there. That is the worst feeling when that Leslie sniper locks on, and you're trying to block for your teammate, or your teammate's trying to block for you, and somehow you just keep screwing it up. So you just keep fucking screwing it up, and you die because of it. Bro, NA MLBB 2023, boys. It's going to be litty. It's going to be Lily. I don't really trust you guys. Salamat Pagi? I know, isn't that? No, Salamat Gabi is Philippine. Is it the same in Indonesian? Do they speak the same language? No, Salamat is thank you in Philippines. Magadang umaga is good morning, right? I want good words. Good words, guys. Dangan Mo. Hello, my name is Trex. Hello, Namasea Trex. Hello, Namasea Trex. Where do you say Anjing? Salamat po is thank you though. Is thank you and is in Tagalog though, isn't it? Salamat po. Bro, we're still on a waiting screen. Not gonna lie, guys. It's rough. Hello, Namasea Trex. No, Anjing means dog. I know that.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
Pime. Pime equals good. Aku cinta janda. Means Aku cinta janda. I like that one. I like that one. I'm gonna remember that one. Now I can curse with Zane. No, I don't want to watch. I can't. I don't want to watch these. I don't understand anything they're saying, guys. Is it all in Philippines?
Ayo nyanyi Bang Sin, pala nunduk luhut hati, pala luhut mati.
It is kind of hype though. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Can't say anjing without gablak. Anjing gablak. Anjing gablak. There you go. That's how they would say it over there, right? Means F the window? Who? What? Widow. F the... No, that's... Why would I say that? That's horrible, guys. That's a little far. Don't react. It's a dangerous video.
People aren't ready for the Chainsaw Man manga. So Chainsaw Man has become the most popular anime on right now, and it's really not hard to see why. This manga was always one of the most anticipated to get an anime, but non-manga readers don't seem to understand how messed up this anime is gonna get. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I love how anime is slowly getting more gory and bloody in the mainstream media. I mean, gore in anime has always
people
been
really
around,
aren't
but I
ready
feel
for
like
this.
It's just starting to go mainstream.
You read the
with
manga?
shows like AOT and Chainsaw Man that are filled with the most gruesome imagery you can.
Oh,
think
we're back.
of.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Other
We're back, guys. Boys and girls, it's nighty-night time. Happy to the Clown has a nursery rhyme. It's about the boogie woogie, man. Keep your light on as long as you can, because when it cuts off, so does your head. Boogie woogie woogie waits under your bed. With a shake, a spa, run through the bottom. Little Jimmy Jimmy. Got him. What you guys know about that? We're back, we're back, we're back.
I'd like to give you information about the event. The IESF 14 World Esports Championship will be the part of the Indonesia Esports Summit 2022, an annual celebration of the country's esports ecosystem initiated by IESF and, of course, PBSC, with the goal to involve all esports stakeholders in Indonesia.
He's down bad, rep. Bro, he's just down bad.
Game developers,
RQ
pro teams,
Ampas.
athletes, influencers, brand.
You guys got me saying bad words. I can't.
media
Stop,
in
stop,
the
stop.
country. All right, let's start the game. Let us invite the team who will compete for the second match for today. The first one is, please, welcome,
We all know it's-
Namibia!
Bro, that guy's short. He's got really skinny legs. Why is he shaped like that? And you got this big ass dude next to him. It just makes him look even smaller. At least everyone on the, the Vietnam
All
team
right,
is like
boys, it's
exactly
ready
the same
here
height.
For Namibia.
Bro, that's a big boy. And then you got these
They
two.
will
That was just bad
face
placement, I feel like.
second
You know? Bad placement. They should have put the two small guys on opposite sides.
Vietnam!
Vietnam! Good morning, Vietnam!
All right. One of the team is ready for today, so I will ask each of them one simple questions. Are you ready for today?
We're ready and we're excited.
Ready and
Evo's
excited?
bot. I am from
What about you? Are you
North
ready for
America.
today? All right, both of the
Ready.
team ready. So please handshake each other, and you can go back to, please.
See, that's how they were supposed to do it
Alright,
in
everyone,
the
second match
in
of the
Philippines and
World
Indo
Cup
did the
on
full team
IESF
handshake
14
like they do in
World Esports
NBL.
Championship. Bali 2022 will be start. Namibia versus Vietnam. Let us
I like that
take a
shirt
look at
though,
some
bro.
little
That shirt
games.
is
Please welcome Momo-chan,
that shirt is key.
Mirko.
Super ready indeed. Namibia and Vietnam.
Go
they
Spain.
walk their way
Go
back
Spain.
into the air stage once again. They lost
Spain's
both
not even
these
here.
teams yesterday. Clean
So,
sweep
you're at the
by
wrong
both
channel, bro. This
Cambodia
isn't
and
football. This
Malaysia.
isn't World
But
Cup,
They're
man.
here to learn from the mistakes that they made yesterday and come back.
Didn't Spain lose the other day to Japan?
Yeah, it has to be something new that they will bring for us for today, because this is their last chance
Yeah.
to go to the next bracket. So whoever loses in this match, it means they have to say goodbye.
This is the first elimination match of IESF 2022 for MLBB, and it's either Vietnam or Namibia that goes home, that gets eliminated here.
I just
in
said
the
what they
second
said to
match
say
of
in the
day
chat.
number 2.
Evos, don't hurt
Again,
me. I
we
don't
need to talk a
know.
little bit about these teams.
I don't even know.
beforehand, because
Let's see
I
what
feel
I
like
said.
There's a little bit of a similarity between Vietnam and Namibia in the early game. For Vietnam and Namibia, both of them really struggled in the early game yesterday up against Cambodia and Malaysia. So the question I have
USA
for you
lose.
now
Sorry,
is-
mate. I didn't
just
see
the
it, but
question I
yeah,
have
it
that's
happens.
lingering in my mind is, have they fixed that issue? Are they going to try to find those proactive movements and try to control that early stage?
Yeah, I quite agree with you because Namibia and also Vietnam, they are quite passive actually in the early minutes here. Maybe
Oh, it's like
what
calling
makes
them
a
trash
little
or
bit different
waste.
between these two teams is actually once Vietnam they already have they already have the condition that they think
Yes,
they can
Ultraman.
make
Yes,
sure
yes.
they can
Sorry,
go
sorry.
for the team fight, they will just
Don't
go
say
for
toxic
it.
words.
Totally
Won't do it
different
again.
with Namibia.
Sorry, sir.
They all play really
I'm joking.
passive and they are very in the slow tempo. So what makes that maybe Vietnam they have so much upper hand.
We gotta stay clean for the
and
kids,
in my
guys.
humble opinion.
And even though Vietnam actually lost in the early stages of the game, they were able to make it somewhat competitive, especially in Game 2 up against Team Malaysia yesterday with the Carmilla in the jungle.
Yeah.
They really like that pick, and that's something that can be read out this time around. For Team Namibia, they have some data on Vietnam this time, and for Vietnam as well, they're going to have some data on Namibia. Because yesterday, Namibia, so far in this tournament, has had the most fascinating meta. First
The most
picking Ruby in yesterday's
I love
game
his
up against
terminology
Cambodia,
there.
which in
He
the
keeps
end
it
did
clean.
not work, but
Keeps it
again,
very clean.
This just shows the uniqueness of Namibia.
Unique,
and
fascinating.
Yeah,
It's
if we
like
compare
kind way
about
to
the
say
meta or the
trash.
graphic between these two teams, I could say that Namibia. They
What
are
time is
more
it? It's
into
almost
the
1
more
a.m. It's
comfortable
bedtime.
game, such as Ruby.
It's
and also
12:36
Loi, right?
a.m.
Support for Slasher.
I am from
which is,
USA.
Maybe it's
East
not
Coast.
that effective for the current meta. If you compare to Vietnam, they are having more solid draft here. They always try to
Harry
play,
Potter.
when
Harry
they pick,
Potter.
they pick.
You're a
all
wizard,
the
Harry.
Carmilla, Sicilian, even Amon. So it's actually from the drop and epic. Vietnam looks very solid, but for the execution.
Greetings,
for the
greetings,
execution, I
Evos.
think it's
Greetings,
kinda really
Evos.
hard when it comes into the game.
We'll see once again, right? Who gets to control that early game? Because so far in this tournament, team that controls the early game has much more of an advantage coming into the mid stage of the game, and obviously even towards the late stage. Fun fact, we've never gone to the late game so far in this tournament. For Namibia, Vietnam, they've also never gone to the late game. I think the longest game we've had.
Namibia doesn't even have a picture for them?
Yeah, it was 11 minutes. That's
11
it.
minutes.
They didn't get a picture?
That was
Harry
the
Potter.
If you compare
Harry
from our
Potter.
first day
It's Harry
yesterday,
Potter.
Actually,
Harry Potter drank some
yesterday
water.
It was quite fast, you know. Ended the game in 11 minutes, in the 10 minutes. I think it's because they have a mentality pressure as well. Because
Bro, his name is Zubskop.
Even right, they play on the stage.
You look like Harry Potter,
know,
bro.
the
I look
total
like Harry
prize pool
Potter.
of this
That what you
event
trying to tell
is
me.
also very big, but the player head-to-head between these two teams. Subscope as the gold lane.
How do they not have a photo for
compared
him?
to
So
Hehe
confused.
As the gold lane for
They've been there
Vietnam.
for a few days, haven't
Like
they?
I said it earlier, between these
Couldn't
two
cut out a
countries,
PNG, bro?
They totally have a different.
You couldn't cut out a PNG, bro?
Pool hero.
What the fuck?
Very different.
Very different.
I think we saw the Clint and then also the Popol and Koopa from Zubskop yesterday.
Yes.
Unfortunately, on
Secret
these two bold
players.
heroes, he wasn't able
He
to
wasn't
actually
able.
win out in that lane in the trade as well.
Unfortunately.
It's very unfortunate.
Marvel.
Yeah.
And because of that, I
Marvel,
feel like
Marvel,
right
bro.
now,
Come on.
for Namibia, they need
Get that
to
crap
try
outta
to
here.
help Zubskop out. Because if he doesn't win in these
Get that crap out of
1v1s,
here.
the
Marvel
gold
or
lane is no
DC. What
longer
kind of
just a
question is that?
1v1
If you
lane.
answer
You can
DC,
obviously just rotate towards there and
you're
get
just a
him
Batman
ahead
fan.
via ganking. But obviously, speaking of ahead,
Just a Batman
IESF
fan.
14
And I get it, bro.
World
Batman's
Esports
amazing.
Championships
But
is
other
supported
than
to
that,
you by wonderful
Superman,
Indonesia,
kind of garbage
Kevin
in all
Farah,
reality, bro.
NOC, and Connie. And we would also like to give a special thanks to all of our sponsors: JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, DAS,
Tuesdays
Udam
after
Crypto,
Monday, yeah?
Vitamina,
Tuesdays
Taiwan
after
Excellence.
Monday,
We
yeah?
also have Hydro Cocoa,
Yeah?
IndyHome,
Tuesday after
Telkomsel,
Monday, yeah?
HIN, Episode
That's more like
Hotel with
Swedish.
Our beautiful venue, Merusaka Nusa Dua,
Danish.
Mineski Global, Indonesia Football E-League, ESID, and Lemon ID.
Am I a
Okay,
caster?
cool.
yes.
Thanks for
I am a
our
caster.
media partner, which is corporate
I
with
was
this
one of the
event.
two
We have
casters, one of the
MLBB,
three casters in the
we have
NACT Grand Finals in Vegas.
Esport ID,
I know I looked a lot
Junior.com,
nicer then.
Junior Games, Dance TV, Dance Play,
I've casted with
Meta
Mirko.
Bola
I've
Score,
casted with
and
Leo and
Liga.
Naisu.
Thanks for all the sponsor, thanks for all the supports here. Without you guys, maybe we won't be here.
No, definitely not, right? All these sponsors have helped
Oh,
us,
I saw
have
that,
helped
the new
this event,
movie, The
and
Age
so
of Beast
far,
or whatever.
It's been a banger. First
Amazing.
match set the tempo for the
Yeah.
day, Momo-chan. And currently, the tempo is fast-paced, team fight heavy gameplay in the meta. So that's why you're seeing a whole lot of AoE heroes being banned out.
Caster for NA Mobile Legends, yes.
Farsa, Benedetta, Atlas.
Go
Diggy,
look up
all these
NACT
AoE,
Grand
all these
Finals.
Crazy teamfight heroes have been the prio.
You'll see me on the desk.
Agree with that. And so it depends on the ban phase. Maybe the first 3 banning phase, the draft as well. Maybe Vietnam, they don't like to meet these Martys. They don't like.
I'm not just
following
a
them.
caster
The first
for NA
3
Mobile
ban
Legends.
was
I'm the
amazing for
caster
both
for
of
NA
them.
Mobile
They know what
Legends.
they have to do. They know
When does next NA
what
season
they
start?
actually
Next
have
year.
to ban out.
Spring.
And
I
we
think
would like to see
February
how about the
is the
draft
projected
ban
date.
epic for
We'll
both
see.
of the country is because we are ready to go for the first game.
Let's see, Namibia on the blue side as we enter the draft for game number 1 of match number 2. Fanny still the prio here. We've seen that Namibia always bans Fanny in the first phase, whether they're in the
I don't
red
know what that
stage,
means.
red side or the blue side. They're always banning
Ew.
out this Fanny.
Ew.
And right now, so
Trex
far,
use,
hasn't
I don't know what that word is,
Change. And
for open
even
bow.
think
I don't know
Valentina
what. I
could be
feel
the
like you have me
priority
saying
as well
something.
for both of the teams, or maybe one went first, as what actually Vietnam always do. They always ban out this 1-1. They don't want to take a risk. They don't. Of course, they don't want trying to giving their lane into the hand of 1-1. They don't want to make this 1-1 actually snowballing in the hand of their opponent.
Well, the Paquito ban from Namibia is something very, very interesting. We've never seen a Paquito ban in the first phase so far in this tournament. So there's definitely something that Namibia has on Vietnam.Maybe it's possible data from their scrims where Namibia lost perhaps to Vietnam on that Paquito. We'll see. But Vietnam just prioritizing
I'm not toxic,
the
bro.
ban towards
Are me
that
and Moba Zane
Kaja.
friends?
Just like yesterday.
I wouldn't say we're
actually
friends.
the
We don't
ones
like talk
who
that
played the
much. We
Kaja
met in
and
person,
who lost on the Kaja
and I think we
in the
enjoyed
mid
each
lane,
other's
though.
company. Like we
So,
talked,
Momochan,
we
there are
vibed,
3
we chilled.
possibilities right now that we've seen in IESF 2022.
But like
for
you know,
Kaja.
I don't
Mid
know.
lane, roamer, and jungle.
Yeah.
I think we are on good
Yeah.
terms.
On the roamer role.
After me, I think after like meeting everybody in Vegas
If you
for the
talk
grand
about the first
finals,
comeback just now,
it was. I think it
I
was
see
really
that
healthy for the
it's
NAML
not that
community. Like
wise to
he was
take
super
out
cool.
Kaja, to let your enemy take.
I played
Kaja
chess
as the
against
first
him.
pick. I think it's
I
just
beat him
now
twice.
With the divine judgment, it has a lot of potential to be done by Kaja. So I think it's quite unlucky.
I beat
you
Hoon.
know,
Or I was
but
beating
yeah.
Hoon in chess. I
Let's
beat
see,
all
it's
of them
gonna
in
be
chess
the
essentially,
next
but
band coming from
not all of
Namibia.
them. I
It's
didn't play
more
everybody, but
Martis.
I was the best
Ooh,
chess player
Leomord's
in
open.
the building at the
Momochan,
time.
The Leomord is wide open
And
here.
clip that,
We'll
clip
see
tubers. Tell them I want more.
if they want to pick it up. They go for the Akai instead, Momo-chan.
Okay, they could pick this Akai or maybe another hero for Namibia, but Akai as a first pick for Namibia. Meanwhile, Vietnam, they has a chance to get Leomord, or maybe if they want to, they can pick out this Diggy.
I wasn't crazy about
This works. If they go for the Diggy and the Leomord, two
So
very
it should
prior
be
heroes.
a babysit gold lane.
Should be.
Possibly.
We need Hanabi gold lane. Stop, bro.
Wow.
Though with the Diggy, but yeah, maybe because they've already picked up that Diggy, they're not really gonna go for anything. They're not gonna.
When
go
you
for
get
gold
when
lane
you're
first,
casting
right?
over
They
games like
already
this, you're
know
just
that
like
with
you
this
don't.
Diggy,
You're trying to
whatever
make
they
calls,
choose
but
later on to
they're
put
not
into the gold
picking
lane
to
will
anything
always
that's
be
meta.
gold. Because of this Diggy, that's going to be
The
casting
Vexana, the Vexana.
gold lane, but Momo-chan, yesterday
and the
we saw the Luoyi. We saw the
What is going
Vexana as
on right
well.
now, guys?
And it did not work out. We saw two Vexanas yesterday from two different teams.
Yeah.
And both
So confused, bro.
0% win rate on
I'm
this
so
Vexana.
confused.
And currently they're hovering over. No, they just lock it in. The Hylos that should be the roamer.
Oh,
for
wow.
Namibia.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting pick, as again, that
Oh, wow.
stun will be completely nullified by the Diggy. The eye for an eye as well from Benedetta.
Yeah, but I think Mortizi, he's very confident with his pick, with the Luoyi, with the Vexana pick here. But the thing is,
Yeah, you can't even like
it should
analyze
be totally
this.
different, right? If you
You know?
compare to the first day, it still has like 0% win rate for this.
They're
draft
picking
from
into-
Namibia, so they have to bring something else to
They're
us. to
heavy.
the same
They're
draft.
heavy, bro.
There's already a difference,
They're those
though,
teammates you
between
get when you're trying to
Vietnam
get when
and
you're solo
They
queuing through
really,
Epic and the
really
restart of the
enjoy playing
season.
Carmilla.
You restart
Joga
season,
this time will just
and you
opt
get
to
paired
go
up
for
with
the rocks.
Namibia.
First picking
Namibia.
here, well, last picking it in the first phase.
Okay, but going into the second banning phase here, there's not gonna be Leslie be picked by Namibia. They can just ban out all of the gold lane
Oh,
here,
they
but
can.
like maybe Clint.
Clint, Popo, and Koopa,
Even
those are the two
though
heroes.
yes, even though it hasn't worked yesterday, but it might be work for today. But there's no Cloud as well since Vietnam they also haven't choose their own gold lane here. We still have a
And
lot
they would
of
do so much
options like
better.
Melissa, or maybe Popol Koopa, or even Beatrix.
Yeah, the Beatrix has been a favorite here in this tournament. We've seen it many, many times.
Vixana is like
The
Sasuke.
Rubies, respect ban. The
Ooh.
pick that we spoke of earlier on.
Because Vietnam almost, sorry, actually Namibia almost giving some pressure, you know.
Oh, yeah. They had
towards
the Ruby
Cambodia.
definitely had an impact in the game, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the first pick. Wow.
That's
But
right.
now we're gonna see the final ban. It's gonna be the Yves respecting Vietnam, but like you mentioned, that's his name, right? Beatrix.
Hey, hey, hey,
Picks up
hey.
the Beatrix.
Hey, hey,
Now
hey, hey.
it's
Oh,
still gonna
another
offer the X-Borg.
X-Borg.
Oh my
So
god,
actually
bro.
This draft is like, you know, the
Again.
combination between the game number 1 and game number 2 yesterday.
Now,
It's
here's the thing,
interesting
right?
because
They're learning.
Yeah,
No,
we
they're
will
not
see. Maybe
learning,
there's
bro.
something, you know,
You
different
picked up the
approach
X-Borg against the
that
Vendetta
Namibia
again.
will bring to us for our
It
first
doesn't work against the
game.
Benedetta.
X-Borg,
She can dash around your first
slicer,
skill.
for sure. And who is the
I think it's gonna be Popo.
Forever.
There you go.
Namibia forever.
Response yesterday from Namibia when Team Cambodia picked up the Beatrix.
Beatrix,
They went
yes.
for
Namibia
Popo,
forever.
trying to win out in that lane, but now
I'm
with
sorry.
the
I'm
far
sorry
side,
to all the
that's definitely
Namibia
gonna
people
be
out there.
a bit
I'm-
of a
it's not
hassle
you
to
guys.
deal with for this Popo and Koopa that's going to be outranged completely by, firstly, the Feather Airstrike, secondly, that Leonard Snipe.
I think they're all a bunch of
maybe
one-tricks.
the ultimate snipe as well coming from.
Look how serious they look,
Let's
too.
say I think it's gonna be a little bit troublesome that.
I think they know. They're like, listen, we got a
Still,
free
with the
flight
combo
here,
pick,
guys.
still
We got
with
to
the
go to
combo
Bali.
pick from
It's a great
Namibia.
opportunity. We played in a
So
world
I would like to
stage.
see something different from
Doesn't really matter.
I'd
right?
like to see what they've learned, right? After yesterday's loss against Cambodia, a very aggressive Cambodia. Can they?
It's
now
not that
actually
Vixana's
play
good, it's
effective
that
in the early
Namibia
stage?
is not
Let's
that
face it,
great.
because they have the pop-all. They have the tools necessary to
Bro,
control
solo
this
queue
early
draft.
game. And we'll see whether or
Solo
not
queue draft.
they're going to be able to do it here up against a team that are so good, actually. That is so good at holding on and weathering the storm.
Vietnam almost brought to us to the third game yesterday.
First
They
third
almost
game.
did bring us the
Yes,
third
I
game
know,
against
right?
Todak.
Because, you know, Malaysia, they almost got shouted down so many times by Vietnam in the second game. but
Izanami.
after maybe
First of
some
all, good name.
minor mistake,
Second of all, we
Malaysia
will
finally
see.
beat it
No announcements
0.
yet,
But
man.
Here we go for the
No
first
announcements
game
yet.
between Namibia versus Vietnam.
Let's see. Both
Here, I'll move
jumpers
my
opted to
cam.
go
Sorry,
for the
guys.
Opposite route here. Joga on the purple buff.
Where's my
meanwhile,
OBS?
it's
Where's my OBS?
Mahalik
There it
on
is.
the orange buff. And as we mentioned, wait a minute,
Uh-oh.
bottom side, the king.
Ooh.
Oh.
The 1v1 slasher VT almost
Don't get
solo
so
killing
crazy,
the
the
king.
king. Don't
Still
get too
able
crazy.
to get out with the dashes and with a successful cut. That isn't too bad, but still, that's a lot of HP lost.
Actually, it's a high risk though, actually, for the king because
Oh.
and suddenly Numero Holy got beaten in the mid lane, and it's gonna be a little bit, you know, because it's the jungler. It's the jungler.
Oh
And
no, the purple buff.
Yeah, and the
Trex,
jungler
can you
from
talk
Vietnam
live via
will
Zoom with Zays?
Maybe like
I would, yeah. You mean like Zay is the coach for
Bottom
Evos?
side, the king who had 1 HP now is back and he's winning actually in the trade
If
here
he wanted
on
me to.
lane, in the XP lane. The king going in for a kill right there on the bottom side, but look at this up top. It's going to be the Detonus welcome by Joga. Caught in, stunning 2 members down for another kill.
But I don't have that type
towards
of pull, no. I've
MBH's
never spoken with
Vietnam
Zays before, so
esports team.
Yeah, meanwhile,
if that's
two
what you're asking, like,
members
could I
from
make that happen?
Namibia.
Probably
Let's
not.
go back a little bit. You're looking very, very low for more TZ and also.
I don't think Zays even knows who I am.
So far, the game is looking to
I'm a
be
grain
kind
of sand
deja
to
vu
Zays,
what
bro.
we saw yesterday in the Cambodia versus Namibia match.
And I can see that Vietnam, they really done their homework, okay? They've done their homework here by trying to play aggressively in the early game.
Very aggressive so far, and even in this goal lane, what we mentioned came true. Zubskop unable to hold his
Besides
own
playing Mobile
against
Legends,
two
are there other
members
games
here,
you play?
which are going
I've
for
been
it.
playing a
First
lot
time
of
the
Magic the
Beerus
Gathering
flashing,
Arena
Zubskop taken low,
recently.
looking for a dive here, and Zubskop will be
What was he
taken
doing?
down
What was
up
he
in the
doing?
gold lane.
He thought he was
should be a
safe?
turret as well
What
taken
was that,
by
guys?
Vietnam. A turtle for free. No.
He tried to bring
contest
back
from
his dog?
Namibia. That's gonna be terrifying for the airstrike, finding its mark, finding a
GG's.
kill onto Morty.
GG's.
And still looking for more, but Numeraholic be able to run away. Meanwhile, it's gonna be the next target, which is Slasher, and Slasher, luckily, still find a way how to go back a little bit.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever got matched up against like a pro team in Mobile Legends?
5-0
Like,
2 minutes. Slasher VT gonna be taken
like you're
down
just
here as well. The
ranking,
King
you
picking
finally
up
make it to
another
Mythic. You've been in
solo
Mythic
kill.
for a little while, and then you like
Next
decide to
lane, and that
5-man or
is still
something, and you get paired up
Numeraholic.
against
He's not
Gosu or
getting any
BTK or
space to farm his
something.
own jungle.
Like that happening, right? I got paired up
Away.
against
That's gonna be the follow-up as well. The heavy spin
against Hoon,
defensively,
and his
and
Gushin
the
just
glorious
destroyed
pathway
me. I
used.
mean, the whole
No
game we got
follow-up.
completely
Will mean
destroyed.
that Enter
That's what
will
this looks
have
like.
to recall with very low
Oh my
HP.
God.
That's what this looks like.
Looking very good for Namibia, because in the first 3 minutes, look at that, the Pharaoh extra kills that comes from Need My Help. It makes all of the player from Namibia couldn't do much. Cannot do much here. And you know, in the first 3 minutes, Namibia, they already lose their mid turret.
Slasher VT about to lose his life as well with the turret. Not just the mid lane fallen, but every single member so far except for Entropy, who's still sitting at 0 death. As
Entropy.
He's waiting for that moment right now to look for a big play, but it's going to be the Terrifying over to Joga, who's just going to walk them down with it. That's his
Oh my God.
on one of the members here, spitting him out. Mort's going to be taken low, taken down with the
Oh,
airstrike.
wow.
Nothing.
As that's his
There's nothing they can do.
third death in the game. It looks like Hehe wants
What is
to go for
Entropy
more.
doing?
Entropy,
Oh,
the
no.
first death of the game for him, as that's going to be a double kill for Need My Help.
Oh my God, I think it's looking very bad for Namibia, because they are, you know, they are being driven away by Vietnam here. And Vietnam, they are getting snowballing and snowballing right now.
They look like they're not even
Snowball is a
talking to each
strong
other.
word here for Vietnam.
You guys
It's
can't see the
literally
player
what they're
cam because
doing,
my
but
cam's over it.
Snowballing is a bit of an understatement. They are absolutely just stomping.
Dominating.
Namibia.
I think they know. I think they just don't care.
Completely
I
dominant
honestly
right
feel
now.
like
They
I
are
feel like
gonna
they're
look
just
to
like, yep.
siege that mid lane turret.
We're in
Lord
Bali,
hasn't
bitches.
even
Keep
spawned
talking shit.
in Momo-chan, and they're
We're in
looking
Bali.
for that
We don't
bottom
care that
side.
we're
As
bad at
the
this
zone
game,
members
no.
away, Bennett's rage as well, but
We gotta
Russian
flight to
Sanity, the
Bali.
back lines will deal a lot of damage.
We're gonna go
That's
watch
the first
Tekken
kill
after this
for
game.
Namibia,
Wow.
as they are on the board. The King
Dota
will be
2 and
pinned down.
Tekken
That's
after
another
this.
for Namibia. They're looking for more on the board. Joga still
Namibia
staying
finds 2
there.
kills.
Needs to respect Namibia, and they do. They back off.
Yeah, they have to back off a little bit, losing 2 members.
Keep laughing,
from
viewers.
Vietnam here.
You're watching on your
They
phone right
also
now. I'm watching all these
forced
events live.
to play a
Free
little
ticket, baby.
maybe I can say careless.
What's up,
because even though
Deku?
they are dominating, but slowly but sure, Namibia, they can find their own way back.
I'm looking at it right now, Momo-chan. I'm trying to think about the win condition for Namibia. But even if, let's say they get to that late game, if they are able to weather this storm, this Popwell is going to fall off compared to the Beatrix. And they're getting baited in here. Purple buff taken out, the poke from that feather airstrike.
Yeah,
It's
Namibia,
massive.
they really have to rely on this Zapscope, right? Meanwhile, Zapscope didn't get any space to do the farm. It's hard for him to farm right now, because all of the lane management is being controlled by Vietnam. And now look at the minions coming into the mid bastard, and look how free hey.
Bro, what are they doing?
Momo-chan, Lord hasn't even
I don't know
spawned.
how
Still waiting
big.
for the third turtle of the game. They're already in the base,
Death
cracking
welcome.
it. Death is welcome, popped in, the heavy spin as well, but that's the time journey to negate all of it. The King under base still able to get out for a bit before Slasher VT picks him up. Now the Beatrix with the Bennett deletes Mort like it's nothing, and they will be
GG's.
able to look for the base currently with 2 minion waves simultaneously pushing in the mid lane and
Bro,
that top
we're not
lane.
watching this, guys.
Looking for the end, 6 minutes. This is
After
for the
this
record.
game.
This is, I think, the fastest game if they can end this game in the 7 minutes game. But look at that, Need My Help still have the Pharaoh Astride, looking for a good positioning here.
Oh, good play.
Lord is still able to be taken down by
For a second it
Namibia.
was.
They are still holding up their base. They are trying to defend their base without giving an opportunity for Vietnam to finish the game as soon as possible.
Well, right now, that's the DB passion. They're eating it up. Entropy going to be taken down by the final blow in the dashes from the King. And that's another kill over for Vietnam.
I can't watch this.
Momo Chan, they're looking for the end right now. Heavy spin, buying a little bit more time, but the time journey comes in as well. Now, with the Eternal Guard, they're trying their best to still stay alive, to survive the siege, but it does not look like they can. Last Insanity to the back line. Snart gonna be taken very low, taken down with the Vexana, but it's still gonna be a 1-for-1.
They are still hanging up in their own base here. Namibia and Vietnam, they even doesn't want to go back. They don't want to go back. They really want to force the team fight here inside the base of Namibia, and it takes a lot of risk actually.
No comeback, bro. There's no comeback.
If maybe they can try to control the
Vietnam's just playing with them at this point. They're just like, yeah, we're not. They're not even freezing lane. They're like, they're not.
Under 10 minutes game.
True. Numeraholic though, he's gonna be eaten up again, taken down. Lord finally spawns in the Land of Dawn. MDH, Vietnam, completely ignoring the Lord, ignoring the third turtle. They just want to get done with this game as fast as possible. That's Enter P, who tries to soak in damage. That's Mork gunned down. And it is going to be another game under 10 minutes in IESF as Slasher VT tries his best in desperation to look for the defense. With a heavy spin from Numeraholic, it will not be enough, and Vietnam will claim
They're not
the
even
first
like.
game in 8 minutes.
Look, they're not even like excited about it. They're
The
just like, yeah,
the
GG's.
fastest game, is it? Correct
Boring.
me if I'm
7
wrong.
minutes was
7
Cambodia.
minutes.
Yeah, Cambodia had the record, 7 minutes.
Yesterday?
Yesterday, up against Namibia.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
Ferdon,
Namibia
I don't have a
seems
donate link yet.
Still look
This
very,
channel's still
very
new.
lost as
We have a
well in
donate
the
link on the
second day.
NASL channel.
Especially this is the lower bracket match between Namibia and
On
also
this
Vietnam,
channel,
so
sadly, I
there's-
don't. But welcome to the show.
they only
I'll have
a
one
small
soon.
chance here, Mirko.
One more game,
One more
and they
game.
I'll have
will
one
be
soon.
eliminated.
They will be
Pretty
out.
sure.
They're gonna
Let's
have to find
check.
a new strategy. They're gonna
People
need to
aren't ready for the
pull
Chainsaw
out
Man.
See if I
So
if
Chainsaw
I
Man
if I
is
reach
not
the
hide
standards
any more
yet.
strategies here.
Yeah, they have to pull out their
Monetization.
Their A-game, yeah.
Couple more public
I
hours
just feel
watched.
That this comfort pick that coming from Namibia still doesn't work at all.
The Popo and Koopa,
That's right.
the Vexana as well. Both of these picks we've seen twice now. The Vexana 3 times actually in this tournament, and so far they're all sitting at a 0% win rate.
Unlucky, but let's take a look to our highlight, which is the MVP goes into the hand of Joga. And unfortunately as well, that actually Vietnam, they done their homework yesterday. They play a little bit passive yesterday, but today they show to us their power in the early game. They play really aggressive. They try to, cut the minion in the second turret, which is it makes the actually
Alright guys, I don't know if we're gonna continue watching this one. It's late. I want to read some manga, read some One Piece. This game is not.
as possible. And
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, Numeraholic also got shut
We know how this is gonna end. We know how this is
Look at
gonna
the
end,
damage
guys.
from the Beatrix at this point of the
We
game.
know how this
4
is gonna
minutes
end,
in,
you know?
and she's dealing that much. Hehe. Those items for sure.
It's
on
late for
strike
me. It's almost
I think
1 a.m.
and this was the
We got
moment
to watch
where
the Philippine
Vietnam
Indo
actually
game,
made a
which was a
mistake
great
where
2
Namibia
games.
were
Philippines
able
goes down the lower
exploit, getting
bracket.
2 kills
They
on
do
the
play
board.
later on. I'm
Actually
sure they're gonna
looked
win
pretty
against
promising
Slovenia.
for Namibia. I think if they
Tomorrow.
were able to convert onto
We should
anything,
be
the way
back
it's
at it,
completely
guys.
shoved in. And you can see
I am
slowly but
excited to
surely
see
Vietnam
what is
ignored
it? It's
the
gonna
Lord,
be
ignored the neutral objectives, just going
Argentina
straight for the base
against
because of the lead that they already have.
Yeah.
Argentina against
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Malaysia?
It's gonna work for Namibia if they are still picking the same, maybe draft like yesterday or even the first game just now. I think Namibia they have to say goodbye in this tournament.
Thank you, everyone. Listen, man, we've had some great streams about Sunites watching ISF. This channel's brand new. For those of you that are new, I was the creator of the North American Squad League. You can look up that channel. It was the first league for NA Mobile Legends ever. I cast on all the official Moonton events over here in NA. There's a good chance I could be going over to M4. Announcements on that will be made this month. So yeah, I really want it this year, towards the end of this year, this month, and then starting next year, we're really going to be focusing on this channel a bit, trying to build my brand some more. So thank you guys all for joining. It's been awesome to have a nice full chat and a nice full stream with a lot of people. We broke 400 viewers earlier. I know it's because Blacklisted Indo and stuff, but hopefully we see you guys in other content that I post, things like that. Thank you so much for the support. Seriously, guys, it's been awesome. It's been a really fun 2 nights. And watching these games with you guys. We've had a lot of fun, even during the 3-hour breaks and all that stuff. See you guys tomorrow.